We are going to be delighting you today in some War Thunder. We've been talking to Soviet and other 7-0 as soon as Arno can figure out how to hit that ready button.
I'm making a lineup, so.
No, hang on. Why am I a suspect?
Well, you know.
I've never done a suspicious thing in my entire life. Gamer just went live.
Well, it was something I just was hearing about Justice League and turning it evil. I don't know, you know.
How'd you get hold of my plans?
You were doing the usual evil wannabe overlord thing of telling everybody your secret plans. Hello, Eric.
And me and my monologuing.
Okay, let's go.
Knew I should have listened to my therapist. Monologuing villains always get caught.
Yeah.
We must listen to your manifest.
My manifest is written in a block of Parmesan cheese.
But I ate it. Whoops.
Oh, bugger. Do you know how long it took to write something on a block of cheese?
But did you carve it into the block of cheese?
No, I wrote it on the block of cheese.
Wrote it out.
And
I had
ate
a
it.
Sharpie.
Oh, it was a
Well,
Sharpie.
it should be pretty easy for a Sharpie. Unless, like, it was a dried up one and didn't work anymore.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna swing around to the hard right on this and see how that goes. Probably not well, but let's see.
Some good news for you, Ty.
Yeah, go on.
It's kind of a down tier.
Don't matter, I hate the map. I'm angry.
Yeah.
The map hates you too. So.
Look at me crippled, I'm kitted out.
And I have my best ammunition.
Are you kidding out? What does that sign say?
It says stop shoot.
No, don't think I
also
will.
I also have some toilet paper, just in case.
Where's the hill so I can range find? God
I have
damn
a
it.
flamethrower in case you run out of toilet paper. Or the
How's
toilet
that
paper
going
is
to
not-
hell?
Well, I mean, if you can't be bothered with digging a hole, right? You just get the flamethrower afterwards. And bada bing, bada boom, I've solved world poop hole
Oh, Jet is
issues.
fate of doom.
You can tell you haven't eaten it Taco Bell before.
Yes.
There isn't any Taco Bell in Europe, I believe. Is
Well, there was one in Britain, I heard. So I don't know if it's still there, but that was.
We do have the usual suspects like Domino's, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Right there, Arno. Arno! No, my boy!
Oh, well, at least I got
I'm
some point.
sorry, Arno.
I'm sorry, little one.
Oh shit, there's someone right there.
There is?
We'll
Oh,
shoot
I
him.
got a backup. Way!
Well, I'm looking at a corpse.
Oh no, he's
two of
dead.
them.
No, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I saw. Oh fuck, I missed my shot. Well, let's go
does that
reload, I
not
go.
kill you when I shoot you in the side. Well, you shot me.
I don't know.
Something here.
It probably
and
has something
boom,
to
I
do
died
with
before I could reload.
Oh,
have a
bugger,
backup
that's a
probably.
Samua.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's rock in with the backup.
I, however,
Plan was good. It just.
unfortunately don't have a backup on it. So I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, for
Alright.
fuck's sake!
Right, Samua has cleaned out our right
I've
side,
missed 2 point-blank shots now somehow.
but I think his autoloader should be running
My
out.
engine just got shot.
Oh, did I tell you I activated a 300% booster?
You what?
No, you didn't. You lie.
That's impossible. Soviet gun depression. Right, that guy just exploded. Crippled more something out in the woods, which I can't see.
It doesn't exist anymore.
My track is out. I don't know what
I saw
shot
a
fire
muzzle
where
blast
from.
over there. Let's see. You see the haystacks? I don't see the...
I currently cannot drive. This
Ah,
ice
there we
freeze
are.
being very nice and helping me.
There's
Oh my
that.
god, there's a fucking... How far
There
away
we
is
go.
that?
Yay!
Get him, gamer?
Yeah,
Nice.
it did.
Oh, I actually fucking hit him!
Oh. Oh, something else took out my turret.
Did you see where the shot came from?
Yeah, out in the field, there's several of them.
Out in the field, there's several of them.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's about as effective as that. Just look out there, you'll see some. Uh-huh.
What if I can't see?
What if I
Well,
don't want to see?
Yeah, well...
That was close, crippled.
If I just want to close my eyes and pretend everything's gonna be okay.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
I forgot
Is
how
it
easy it is
working?
to,
No?
Brother. It's a Stuka, of all things.
Yeah, I forgot how easy it is to scare Stukas into missing their bombs, like, entirely. Just by shooting a few machine gun rounds at them.
Excuse me.
Spooks them to no avail.
Just shoot at me. There's something over by that house there. Okay, that's the Samu I just got. Scared because I couldn't see him anyways.
Hello, enemies in the bushes, where are you? Oh, did I just
There.
see someone?
That's a Kugelblitz. There were more appropriate targets. I will admit.
I did see something... Well, not over there, but... Is that a fucking stirrer? You know what, I'm
Yes,
gonna
it's
let the stirrer
shooting
live.
me.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let him live.
He just shot my barrel! Cripple, get him!
No, it's a stirrer.
Get him!
No.
He just shot my barrel out, the rat.
This is one of the 2 maps where he can actually use his 20 degrees of depression. You're going to have to be
Damn it.
saved by someone else.
I'm reloading my Dushka. Cripple, you go get him right now!
No.
Or so help me God, I will...
No.
Oh, I don't know what I'll do. I'm fixing my barrel. Wow.
Oh, that's a Yag Tiger. There's a Yag Tiger out there.
Okay. Could be a problem. Still can't shoot though, unfortunately.
Well, I should over there.
Dead or not.
Oh, it's a
Yag
Yag
Tiger
Tiger.
just died.
What's that battle barn doing?
Having an absolute laugh, you know?
Look at him, he's an absolute mad lad.
He's just having a laugh.
That's way too low. Okay.
Oh, he's no longer having just a laugh.
Oh, and somebody
These
else
are
took
several
me out.
pieces
Okay. Ooh, and
Have you
he
been
got
EVREing this entire time?
Yeah.
And I got a crappy AA gun. Why do I have a crappy AA gun? Why did the Soviets do so many crappy AA guns?
I've hit that fucking plane with so many 7.7s, he won't be able to turn as fast.
It's a 30 cal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, it's
Oh,
7.7.
I might crack! Come on, I needed that to actually get gun depression.
Everything is a
No!
7.7 to me.
I can't get them because I can't drive further forwards because my tracks are out.
Nicely done, cripples!
Definitely wasn't because I was the only one who hit him twice, so that's
Oh my
it.
god, there's a pack of fucking M41s down there.
There is?
Yes! And I can't get my gun down.
That's one tiger dead.
Arno, help me repair my tracks.
We're a plane,
hold
is
on.
it friendly?
There is a
Yes,
friendly
it is.
plane up, but I don't know if the plane you're referring to is friendly.
I can't even get my Dushka far enough down. No, Arno!
How did he bounce that route?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, it's a different tiger. Okay, I was about to say. There's a tiger right there, by the way. FYI.
Behind us?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go hunt him
that
with
has
my
potential
AA
to
gun
become a
because
problem.
that's like Super Tiger Killer.
Go searching for this tiger then. was like on the edge of town, was it?
Oh, no, yeah, he's probably on A now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
somewhere
I
right.
think you might just be correct.
I'm always correct. There's also Stuka.
He won't target me.
Are they on 8?
I think he did, he just missed. Not gonna lie.
Ha!
I think you just got Tiger 2'd.
You know what? I did. He's pointing towards our spawn again. Damn me and my otherwise noisy Russian engine.
Okay, he's spawn camping. I don't need to worry about people coming from the spawn area. Hello? Mr. Oh, he's dead.
I think he got bombed.
Yeah. How am I meant to hide this thing? So I
You
can
don't.
guarantee a... I need to guarantee a cap. How... Ah! I think I just got shot by a friendly, actually. Never mind.
Oof, Google Blitz just shot single-handedly took half our fucking Air Force at once.
Ah, that sounds like a Kugel
That
Blitz thing to do.
Yeah, it sounds like a Google Blitz thing.
Oh, fuck
Getting
me.
some work. Ah, okay. Eric getting some work done on the Panzer skip.
Yeah, get HG'd. I have a long ass reload now. I might have FPE after this game for this thing.
Nice.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Jest
that.
Polska! Ah!
Yay!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, that was actually fun.
Yes,
Even
it
on a bad
was.
map.
No.
Ooh, crew replenishment for the T-34. T-44, goddammit.
Well,
Never mind. Didn't even research half of my suspension. That is bullshit.
It's because you have so many wheels.
I see. All 6 of them.
all 6 of them, right. Okay.
Should have been a normal truck with 4 wheels.
All 6 of them where each individual wheel is larger than a whole tank.
You could fit an R3 into one of your tires.
It probably fit like 1.5 R3s into one.
Ah. Or 5 ASUs stacked on top of each other.
Ooh.
Mm.
There we go.
And then if you put them in with the barrels pointing outwards, you get like those old chariots with knives on the fucking wheels, you know?
Oh yeah, I'll just turn into a fucking ye olde ship with cannons pointing out the sides. I'll do some drive-bys with them. Yeah, a ye olde ship.
A ship of the line?
No, a ye olde ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a ship
Sure,
of
that's
the
not-
line.
No, a ye olde ship. That's their official name.
No, it's a third-rate frigate.
No, it's a ye olde ship.
What's
It's a third-rate frigate station. It's a
What's a
third-rate
third-
frigate stationed at Malta.
No such thing as a
Ye
third-rate
olde
frigate.
ship.
I just said some random bullshit, okay?
Well,
You
yes.
always do that.
Please don't judge me too harshly. I don't know much about ye olde
Ye
boats.
olde ships. That's why I said ye olde ship. Instead of, insert fucking gajubal language.
You're British. You out of everyone here should know this.
I
Don't
don't
they
know.
teach you this thing in school?
No. We'll get taught how to not shank each other if we're feeling up for it.
Well, great job the school system's doing with that.
Yeah, it's
it
working
seems like
very
all I'm hearing
well.
about is knife and acid attacks in Britain, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Very sturdy fire hydrant.
I don't know why I
Now,
shot that.
bubble it.
I'm gonna not be reloaded. Oh my god! I just realized this is the map with paved roads where they're actually paved roads but not dirt. Ah,
Yeah.
shit!
Despite there being more dirt on these roads than on any other Urban map.
Yeah. Like even on this massive dirt patch, I am moving at normal speed. It is glorious. Oh, I can actually shoot over this. Fuck it, you know, I'm gonna do something a bit cheesy.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Ooh,
Extreme
Ooh.
cheese.
listen to them rhymes.
No, yeah, I
It was
can.
a commercial ad thing, not like my brilliance or anything.
I'm gonna say it was.
Is there no enemies coming from down there? What? There's only like a
this
conga
guy
line of them.
just engaged something. I have no idea what. Okay, there's a heavy tank down there.
Yeah, but I'm on about over here.
Yeah,
There's only
well,
like a conga line of people.
yeah, I know, but I can't answer that. I'm not looking down there now, am I? You didn't notice me or not?
Shot at me.
You did.
Watch it. I'll look away and
there's... about even. No.
I know the moment I look away, fucking just a mouse will appear and flank me somehow.
Oh yeah.
There's literally nothing.
Okay. I see you. If I heard
Now, if you're
him,
really
I
lucky, you'll be
didn't
flanked by an E100.
You know, someone behind us did die to a Panther 2, so I'm guessing there's a Panther 2 behind us somewhere.
Hello, plastic gangster. I'm talking about he's cheesy. Look at it. Yeah.
That is T-44 with a 100mm gun. The best gun. There is a block of flat boys in here. I don't know what's going on, but there's some supreme flatness going on.
Probably should have picked a better place to turn. Actually, no, there's plenty. No. It's not. There's not enough space to turn. It's more just I decided to turn in the first place. In this fucking thing.
Okay. They're down on the main road now.
I'm reloading.
Why are you doing that?
I'm getting ready to
Oh
try
fuck! I
and
need
run
to
out
turn.
No buttons, please help. Oh,
here. So I'll
I
move
feel
up
sorry
here.
for him.
Artillery, let's get through the artillery patch. Hello.
You know, Cripple, you just had to mention something about a conga line, didn't you? Because now they're all here.
Well, they're not where I was looking, so there's no conga line. I don't see it. Doesn't exist. Yeah.
Is this one of those out of sight, out of mind things?
No, it's out of sight. It doesn't fucking exist. Things. Instead,
down.
we have the. Yeah. Instead, we have the conga line where I want to be. There's a fucking Leo there.
Yeah, okay.
I repeat, there's
How
a
did you kill
Leo.
my breach so easily there?
AT over here. Come on.
Ah, please, no!
My dude. This is the second kill you have stolen from me. I am Angarino.
Yes, I did have a very good holiday, plastic gangster. Went and spent it with my dad in Arizona.
I'm gonna try and shoot this play down, but I know I'm gonna get shot by a tank beforehand. Oh, the Leo's popped out again. Oh, he didn't realise I've already shot. That's good. I wasn't even halfway reloaded. Toy, where are you?
I'm dead.
Why are you dead? Please, plane, let me live, for the love of God.
EBR.
Oh, he let me live accidentally. Should I go for it?
No.
Okay. Fuck, I should have followed your advice. I repeat, I should have followed your advice.
Good to hear, Plastic Gangster. No one should be alone on Christmas. Well, you know, I know how well Crippled's plans normally work out, so that's why I said no, because they weren't going to work out well.
Well, no, normally they. Well, okay, that's actually a good point. My plans don't work, but my stupid ones, they do.
Well, maybe.
Well, no, they just do, though.
Yeah, see, here's the thing with Cripple's plans. They either succeed so well that they guarantee the game, or they get us all killed.
Well, yeah.
Or they just get me killed.
Yeah.
There's also that one. That one's pretty rare, though.
Whoever follows it gets killed. Does that appease you? Is the answer acceptable?
Fuck you.
Why do you have such a slow rotating turret on an AA against Soviet Union? That sounds like a bomb.
Because that thing is an automatic anti-tank gun, not an AA gun.
That looked nice, gamer.
Well, maybe for the other guy. Okay, now that we've had such fun playing the Soviets toy Jedi,
Yes.
I think we should maybe play some Germany 6-0.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know, Yag Panther time, you know?
Ooh. Broombar?
Brombar could be used too, of course.
Oh, hello, Bomb.
Hi.
Ah, well. And hello, Fritz.
Fritz.
Oh, fuck, I was muted. Greetings.
Yes, you were muted. Greetings.
Happy New Year and so on.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, definitely.
It's going to be a better year than
Hope you
last year,
survived
I'm
everything.
just sure.
I don't think so.
Well, I maybe more hopeful than likely, but I want it to be a better year.
Yeah, I see it like 40k, you know, like hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yeah.
Wise words. Wise words.
What are you playing?
War Thunder, and we're going to be playing Germany 6-0 if you want to join us.
Yes.
Oh, you said 6-7, right?
6-0, but
alright.
Arno can just be, you know,
I
back to
thought
being
you said
moderator.
6-7.
Moderator, so. Watching the battle barn here. Well, not quite, but yeah. And there's Arno and the T-26. Some sort of engineering and recovering vehicle. Yeah, engineering vehicle.
Armored vehicle, Royal Engineers.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna be great, but I want the world to get back to normal.
Okay.
Why did you
It
shoot
would
the
be
aircraft?
awesome, but I don't
There's
think
literally nothing else to shoot. Do I have like a 20-second reload? Yes. Will something appear in the next 20 seconds?
What was it?
No.
6.0, yes?
Yeah, 6-0. Germany.
There's nothing
waiting for Cripple to be shot and
Any
his
news,
turret sends
gamer?
sky
What
high.
about Panzer Museum and so on?
Well, someday I'll get to Germany. I'm sort of hoping this year, coming year, maybe during summer.
Did I just see something move? I did see something move.
You can kill it. You can kill it. You blew it up. You took it out.
Don't worry, my guy. I am coming. Is that a 105? Guy behind me just got shot. He's dead.
What?
Oh,
That didn't die.
That 105 will do more damage than I will.
Yeah, Plastic Gangsta. I do want to check out
Oh, hello.
Tankfest someday. I just don't know if it's the best time to go, or being very busy.
Oh, thank you, Tiger, for missing
Big
your shot.
crowds.
Are you still in a game right now?
Yeah, we're still in a game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll invite you.
Oh,
as soon as we
fuck
can.
me. Fucking little, Italian boy.
Oh. Yeah, I see.
I say little, he's not little at all.
Machine gun him. There you go. Spectacular. Well,
Behind
cool.
you, Cripple?
Where? I don't...
I didn't actually pay attention to what killed the French boy. Whoever it is, it's probably over there.
Yeah, but it killed a Frenchie, so it's done us all a service.
That's true, but I want to know what it is, so I can
Oh.
That's an AA at sea.
Also, but notice that all the stuff I had on the roof of my Jagdpanther has been moved onto the rear.
Oh. Well, that was
Okay, there's
cool.
toilet paper.
Nice blew up there.
I definitely plan to hit the ammo in the turret.
Of course you did.
I didn't even know there was ammo in the turret in that thing, I'm not gonna lie.
The entire turret is ammo.
Oh! Someone just try and cannon me.
Yeah, I didn't see from where though, but apparently.
That was a plane.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm gonna say it was a plane.
Yeah, it was a plane. Shells came from the sky
That's
at
a lot of
least.
smoke.
Is that a 105 Sherman?
Yeah. I saved him from a vicious cuckoo blitz.
He's a Frenchie, you should have let him die. And that thing on the point wasn't a Kugelblitz, it was Coelho.
No, I
earlier,
saved the,
earlier.
what
Yeah.
part of me saying I saved him from a Kugel Blitz? Did you not understand?
The part where you saved him from a Kugelblitz.
Because I saved him from a Kugel Blitz. Like,
You saved
3
him from
minutes
a Google
ago.
Blitz?
Well, you should have
No.
left him there to die. He's French. Look at
Well,
him with his.
I say I
old
saved
man.
him from a Kugel Blitz. In reality, I destroyed his right track, his transmission and engine, and nothing else.
Alright, let's...
But your work there was done.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I actually quite enjoyed 7-0.
That was fun. Even for me.
Britain has a good 7-0
Alright.
lineup.
Yeah, like
Germany 6-0.
Like there's 4 7-0s for Britain.
Yeah.
I only have 3 of them equipped because Charioteer is
Like
Charity.
Britain and the Soviets with good 7-0 lineups.
Okay, 6-0 if you guys could.
The Swedes have a single 7-0. That's really annoying. It's the IKV-90. An otherwise very good vehicle, just very alone. Just like me.
Alone.
You're alone on the edge.
Couldn't agree more. Death to all frogs, Plastic Gangsta says. Classic Englishness, yes.
the Flug.
We just throw them into the sea, they'll drown, because the French have never developed the Navy.
Jeder Tritt ein Brit, jeder Stoß ein Franzos.
Right. You want to do a countdown, Arno?
Oh, you kicked me? Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Didn't
Yes,
realize.
Did.
What service? Only US?
We'll do Europe since most everyone here is in Europe.
Alright. Let me switch to Europe.
European.
Where's my
Oh,
stirrer?
great
There's
picture
my
of the,
stirrer.
of the ships in
You
dry
do the
dock
countdown.
I've gotten. Okay. Yeah, that's.
Hang on,
pretty
I'm
good.
not ready.
I'll wait till you hit the
I
green.
am now ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, to battle.
One.
If we're getting the same battle or not.
I'm joining gaming session.
Yes, so are we. And it is
Ooh,
second battle of El
second battle.
Alamein.
Imagine a line.
Famous.
Oh, well.
Oh, almost. They were right next to each other.
Pretty close.
The Jagd Panther was famously employed at the Second Battle of El Alamein.
It's sort of full down tier as well.
The biggest news about the French aircraft carrier is how many loaves of French bread they make a day. That's the most important thing about it.
Ooh,
Right.
down tier.
I have found myself a nice.
The French aircraft carrier is fully operational. She's currently operating out at the Horn of Africa with the NATO task force.
The George H.W. Bush, I believe, is in port in Marseille or someplace like that in France.
Yeah,
Right
no,
now.
the Charles de Gaulle is yeah, she hit port in Djibouti what, a day or two ago.
Djibouti.
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 I'm actually surprised the British. What do they have? Like 1.5 carriers now? Because one of their carriers is.
They do have the Queen Elizabeth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
one of their carriers is, I still think, in dry dock because they had a major engine failure.
Yeah, Prince of Wales. I think it was like, what was it? At least half a year projected before she'll be movable
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Hey, Toy, how about that joint Norwegian-Dutch carrier, huh?
Would have been nice.
The fuck,
You don't
guys?
know of that one?
Well,
Joint Norwegian Dutch carrier.
what are they gonna? How are they gonna? What is like one half of the carrier gonna fight the other half of the carrier? How are you gonna work that one out?
Yeah.
Well, but a few years ago they wanted to do it together with Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium. Operate one carrier
Just
together.
motorize some awesome.
I don't know if you heard
iceberg and
about
make
that
a
story, Toy?
trip on.
You know, when you talk about it, it sounds vaguely familiar. I've probably heard about it at some point. Admittedly.
Well, I took out your barrel and breech there. So, M18. Okay, once I reload. You haven't been able to do anything because you've been moving number behind a tent and you died. Yay.
Right. Tents aren't bulletproof, so that shouldn't be too much of a hindrance.
No, he died.
Well, I suppose a tent could be bulletproof, but I don't think it's tank-proof.
Maybe it was a French tank.
Then it would be driving in reverse.
True. Who was shooting it? Ah, this guy.
Well, I mean, it's... Prince of Wales is at least, you know, fixable, unlike the fucking Kuznetsov, which just keeps
Yeah.
dying every time they try and fix the damn thing.
What's the matter with that thing, actually?
The Kuznetsov? What's the
Yeah.
matter with it? It's Russian!
The Russian,
so?
Russian
I think
engineers
The
the-
Russians are
the-
able to make a few good weapon systems.
Yeah, I think their problem is
AKs,
their drive.
RPGs.
Yeah. No, it's not the weapons. Like it's the engines, Arno.
The Kuznetsov is
Alright.
way too complex for the Russians to have it working.
Yeah.
There are 2 Shermans where I died.
Oh, bugger me. Hello, death, my old friend.
Come to choke you again.
God, why are there so many T-34-85s? What's the
Yeah,
Red
same
Army
here.
doing in North Africa?
What are they doing in the Maginot Line? It's swarming with them here.
I'm going to bomb those fuckers.
That's a plane. Oh god, I need to move before it notices me.
Nah, it's probably gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You're equipped to deal with air attacks, right?
I kind of wish I did actually have a top hull heavy machine gun.
Damn, I wish I had a pintle mount.
Nah, I wish I had a top hull heavy machine gun that could point all the way up.
Wish for you to shut up.
Top hull light machine gun is the best I can do. Take it or leave it.
No, come, no, person, show yourself again. I demand you show yourself.
I don't think he's gonna.
Do it.
I don't
He's
think...
moving. He's moving. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he stopped. No.
Non 10. That's...
I see
Possibly
you.
not.
Do you see me?
Am I gonna reload him?
Gotcha.
No, someone definitely stole the kill.
That's probably me. T-34-85.
Yak just ended himself.
God, I love this thing. It's so unnecessary.
Well, well, well.
Oh, goody. How did you get me? I was right behind the hill.
How the turntables have table turned.
Oh, fuck my
Oh
toy!
God!
Oh, somebody got him.
Lord Almighty, have mercy on me! Thank you,
Yeah.
crippled.
I just saw him. I was like, oh,
Jesus Christ! I was like,
that guy's gonna be dead. Oh, that's toy.
I started off like, hey, do I hear something on my left? So I have a look and wait, how my gun just left my hull? I didn't even know I could do that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool. Anyways,
Can't do it.
but there seems to be a lot of planes up and oh fuck,
You don't have me in the game.
our fighters
They got
fighters had to do some ground striking before they decided to do fightering. Or are you all teaming up on one guy? Split up.
If only I had a top hull heavy machine gun.
Crippled, incoming!
I think you said that.
Ah, you weren't lying! You weren't lying!
Why would I lie?
Because you're you and I'm me!
I know!
Okay, where do we go? Where are you guys?
Out in the desert.
Somewhere towards sea?
Oh yeah, there's people at sea. Oh no, I can...
Probably most needed right now, yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, that
Dead
guy just
wreckage
exploded.
out here.
Was that the guy who was decapping sea, or is there another
Yeah,
one
yeah.
there? No, there's another one there.
Right, there is.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I'll leave it to the EBR. But that guy I can see.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I can as well. Fucking kill steel.
Bugger. Damn EBRs. Go back to your baguette factory. Eh? Get lost.
There's a plane coming. No, he's good.
It's probably okay. It's just a plane after all. They've never had any significant impact on tank battles.
Uh-huh.
Famous last words.
Okay.
No, no, plane, no, let me live, let me live. Yeah.
I think there's only enemy planes left.
Yes, there's a T-34-85 apparently.
Oh, I guess so. Okay.
Just ended our poor Stug. I think he's being shot low. Okay, apparently
Where
there's
is
something
he?
in front of you though, gamer.
Oh shit, yeah, hang on.
Ah, something is here.
Nah. Oh,
Oh,
somebody
doesn't
got him.
exist
Good.
anymore.
Good job.
There's
I was coming over here to get into
Easy
position
pieces.
to shoot them all in the
hello,
flank.
friendly plane. Could I interest you in shooting down the enemy plane?
No.
I saw you shoot there, Sherman. Oh, that was low. Okay, let's get a little better. Reload. Okay, you stop. And we got best squad, and I missed again. Yay!
TeamG strikes again!
Now, it's remarkable that the Russians can't keep their carrier at sea, but the Chinese can keep their Russian carrier at sea, so...
Yeah, well, though they never go far from the coast, right?
Well, actually, no. They just in the last 30 days had their first deep blue out near Guam in the Pacific mission.
I saw that, but it was the whole time protected by long range planes from the land.
Yeah.
It wasn't very far outside.
Oh no, it's baby steps for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Arno?
I'm still in the game, gamer.
Okay, well then we'll go in. But yeah, it's baby steps. But the point is they're able to actually keep it running and keep it out at sea.
Kuznetsov is in for modernization.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but the base is crap.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just need a new one. But whatever, they don't need a new one.
No,
Russia does not need
a carrier. No, they do not need one. That is pure.
Prestige.
Yeah, exactly. Prestige.
Thing. Every nation with a bit of military ambition has a carrier.
I mean, they could use a helicopter
you piece of shit.
VTOL type thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or or something along the lines of the Italian or Spanish carriers.
Yeah, because let's just say Somali pirates take over some Russian ships or something, and they want to do a special operations missions to free the crews. And okay, so yeah, it's a major nation. They have ships going around the world. They could have a VTOL type ship out there to do that, but they don't need a fleet carrier. There's no strategic need for a Russian fleet carrier. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the Chinese.
They're not as colonial as the Americans.
Well, yes.
Where do we go?
I'm going up towards C. But
towards C, okay.
I'm going to circle north around it. But yes, America was founded by colonials, so yes, we are very colonial.
Admittedly, the new Russian frigates. Yeah, go on.
That's why the French has their carriers, because of their colonies. They're still protecting them and so on.
Yeah.
Making sure they have the waterways clear there and so on.
Yeah. America's inherited Britain's position of ruler of the oceans. If you truly go out into the oceans, it's a functionally American strategic territory.
Can't wait for us to have some subs again.
Other nations might control seas here.
Who is us?
Getting
or
subs?
the Black Sea or the Baltic Sea.
Norway.
But going out into the ocean is America's job.
Waiting for them German subs.
I don't know. Have you guys seen the sort of cool? I think it's called Eurosub or whatever. It's a sort of private German research sub. They paint it blue.
What shot you there? I
I
killed
don't
it.
know that thing. Thanks. I don't think I have.
I
Doesn't sound familiar, at least.
Yeah, it's sort of a diving. You know, it's a private concern. It's a research diving type sub. Sort of cool.
What was that? To the left?
In here somewhere.
I just killed this
Yeah,
one guy
M18.
here at IS-2.
Tree fells, I can see him now. Oh, right, you can't shoot. No, wait, that shot went.
There's
I
another
don't
one.
see him.
Okay, there's
He's
a
behind the
T-25
building.
out here. On the far
there's
road.
also the
I'll
M18
mark him in a
somewhere.
moment.
Oh, bug or something
Did
else.
someone shoot you in the ass?
Yes, and there's also an M18 somewhere behind
T-25
me.
out around there.
Out around there. That's probably what shot me then.
Hello, amazing Rudiger. How you doing?
What the fuck?
Up high, up high.
Thank you. I will.
335,
hope to have a good
335,
stream.
335. Up the hill.
Yeah, there was something
Damn, low.
flanking us to the right. I see you.
Right up there is something British. He's trying to back up for some
Killed him.
very strange reason.
Okay, Fritz got the T-25. Crippled
Still
M18.
behind there.
Nope, that's a
I'm
rock.
gonna pretend he doesn't exist and move away.
Ran straight into a rock. So I was trying to read Plastic Gangster's insightful message.
I'm following you, toy jet.
Possibly not a good idea.
I like
I'm
those
just
stuff.
saying.
Yeah, now China's trying to get a blue water navy.
Yeah, well, they're outproducing the US now, right?
Yeah, they are. They're most assuredly outproducing us. Now, I don't know whether they're producing effective ships or just producing a lot of targets for Americans. I have my suspicions that they can't see our submarines, but God, I don't know for sure.
I just saw. Oh fuck! IS-2 killed from where? From behind.
So if you can't see an American sub, all that Chinese Navy just becomes so many targets.
Isn't it already? Question is,
Yeah.
do you have enough missiles to take them out? And torpedoes?
Yeah, well, we got a lot of... Our subs have a lot of capability. The Virginia class subs really do. The only question is can they be seen? If they can be seen or heard, technically, or whatever, but... if the enemy can't find them...
Oh, I love how something collapses in on itself when it hits by an MK108.
How did
Oh,
I fuck that shit up?
Oh, I see you. Oh shit. Oh shit. You got my barrel. I got a... looks like a
Ooh.
wow.
jumbo or something coming straight at me here. Don't know if anybody's... No one's around to help me. Hello. You get to kill me.
Oh, that tiger's gonna get fucking nady on by that shit.
Oh, fuck.
Jumbo.
Yeah, we're still the largest
Is that
economy.
air or AA, Fritz?
But the question
Yeah,
is, do you
it's-
believe the Chinese estimation of their economy? Or is what they're just telling you a bunch of BS about their economy? Hey, werewolf man.
Morning.
Evening.
Werewolf, you can squad up with Arno, and we can try to get in the same matches again.
Yeah. So, about how we're thinking about doing a massive multiplayer game for Hoi.
Well, I've yet to figure out a good day of when to do it. I've been getting very imperfect feedback from people's. Yeah, I haven't been reading the forum from Niagara and just various vague statements as when might be a good time or something. But we need to lock it down when people think they can.
I think we should mention it in the Friends of Gamer chat to get it more specified. Because, for example,
or something like that.
Toy, like, he has the general chat muted because all the controversy that goes on there. So he didn't know at all, and he wants to play.
Yeah, so we got to sort of figure that out.
What controversy is going on there?
It's just people spamming messages at times.
Ari is at times getting vehement about things.
Being pretty fucking hell, I can't pronounce brain dead.
Yeah,
I'm fucking dying in the head now.
That's
not well. It's
what
just.
tier are we playing it?
6-0. And you know, converts to things become vehement in their beliefs, and that would describe Ari. Nothing that I've seen him say is bad or inappropriate. It's just he's just having arguments with people about religion and things.
Ari's not a bad guy. He's just vocal about his opinions.
Yeah, and if people want to engage him, so long as everyone's civil, I'm happy that they do it.
How many fucking AA are here?
About 7.
About 7.
So
those shitty.
That's my estimation of Russian AA capabilities. About 7.
Hear about the tracker chips. MI5 found in Chinese-made components in British government official vehicles. No, I hadn't heard about that. I do know America has been equivalent of screaming at Europe about Chinese-made telecommunications equipment to not use it, and if you use it, we will not share our Five Eyes type stuff with you. So I take that as being super loud shouting at both British and other European politicians to stop all of that.
Why can none of my allies shoot the Shermans shooting me?
Shermans are invincible, don't you know that?
Who killed our guy?
Maybe it's just bullshit.
Either.
Promoting American or technology or something, but I think it may actually have a foundation in reality.
No, my gunner's dead. Fucking Sherman is going to kill me.
Probably about security.
Yeah, I think it's security, possibly some built-in kill switches or something that they could take the system out remotely, whatnot, and so I think it's real and not just. So you gotta always worry about what the intelligence community say, because they have agendas and they don't always tell you the truth, or they cherry pick what they want to believe to be true. Only believe the reports that confirm their biases, and not the reports that might conflict with their biases.
Recently the Taiwanese government.
No, my engine.
They were upgrading their anti-ship missiles.
Right, I heard about
through
that.
a British company, which then sent the missiles to China to be upgraded.
Right. Yeah, that was a bit of a.
Because everything in Britain is made in China now, especially if it's military hardware.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's why they have the world by the balls. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's the same.
Gotcha.
I know, we either make our own stuff or buy from America or Germany.
I think the only industry Britain still has is some money industry, right? Like,
Well, they're
no
a
real
big
industry.
financial. Yeah, they're still a major financial player.
Yeah, that's just what I said.
Yeah, I know. That's what you mean. I'm confirming you, not arguing against you with what you're saying, Fritz. And they still
Hey,
do
Gamer.
some industry. Yes, Arno?
Is it you're going to send the air defense cruiser to Taiwan as a gift?
I
Gift?
don't know if we're going to send them any cruisers.
It was I can't speak out that name, but it's something with a T.
The Ticonderoga?
Ticonderoga.
Yeah,
we
that
might.
thing. Yeah, that thing. Yeah,
We might.
I was
don't
reading
know.
about it, but
We're decommissioning a bunch of our Ticonderogas, which is a bad idea. Before we're putting replacements into service.
I think the thought is that the Virginias will keep up or take up the slack in the meantime.
Well, I think the thought is that there's not going to be any trouble, and they want to save the money to pay for the building of the new ships, the replacement ships. So it's more of a plan of hope than a plan of serious consideration. They just hope there will be no conflict in the next 5 years or so, and by that time we'll be rolling out our new ships. So we don't need these things now. We can save that money to pay for these new ships that we want, the Navy wants.
Plans for new missile cruisers, by the way, because I know there are plans for for brand new frigates for the U.S. Navy.
Yeah, the U.S. Navy's unfortunately, with anything in the most governments is the politicians get involved, and
Bureaucracy stands in the way of new things happening.
Yeah, it's bureaucracy is part of it, absolutely, but part of it is also Congress, because they like ships to be built in their districts and things like that. The U.S. has been wanting to do a lot of quote-unquote...
I could say on that because Maine is one of the few places that actually builds those kind of ships.
Right. And so the Congress person from there will want to protect that. Even if it makes no sense in having them.
It's because it's jobs.
Yeah, it'd be exactly jobs. And the whole idea, most naval actions take place in the littoral zone, which is just another way of saying the coastal region. But America is a blue water navy, and the American's navy needs to get across the blue waters to get to other littoral zones in other parts of the world, where Norway, say, is mostly defending itself, so it can have some littoral ships and defend its coastline and not worry about operating in the Indian Ocean as a standard operating procedures. So they would make sense with things like frigates or other lighter naval vessels. Where the U.S. needs things, in my opinion, should not go down to frigates, should stay at destroyers and larger, and just to be able to deploy everywhere and to be able to operate for long periods of time at sea unsupported.
You want to know what our doctrine is? It's to fight 2 wars at once and handle it. And that's why.
And we are seriously, I seriously question that actual ability. Let's see what Plastic Gangster. At least one hidden Chinese tracking device was discovered in a UK government car after officials forensically searched the vehicles. A SIM card capable of transmitting location data was found in security sweep, which discovered disturbing things. Security source said the tracker was found inside the sealed part that had been imported from China by the manufacturer. You have 2 LCS designs now, and I think they've been trying to kill that program because some of the ships are literally falling apart just because they're supposed if they sail around at their standard rate, the speed. They literally come apart, but Congress is forcing them to
Most
continue
British
to
modern
make
designs.
more. It's the catamaran hull version. Okay, let's see. Arno, are you squatted up with Werewolf Man?
Oh wait. You mean Crypt Warrior?
Yes.
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 Alright, I am ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
Hold
go.
up, hold. Okay.
Okay, I held
Well-
up.
I got it like a second after, so we're good.
Okay.
Oh,
3,
stop.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
saying US for me here. Do you have a European?
Yeah. Switch back to European.
Yeah, switch to European. Okay.
Yeah, only European.
Well, the biggest problem with those catamarans. Are you ready? Well,
Yep.
Crippled's not ready now. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Is that they're literally coming apart at the seams, and they're like told they have to operate at like 1/3 their speed, unless it's an emergency. Okay, we're at Golden
Oh, it's
Quarry.
your favorite map.
I never understood why
We are
the
at
FPS
Advance
program
to the
was
Rhine.
initiated.
Yeah,
Yes.
Advanced to the Rhine. What do you guys have?
Golden Quarry,
Quarry. Whoa.
the new map.
Darn.
Oh,
Oh, it's your
the map
favorite
fly.
map.
Yeah, the Toy's favorite map.
I am so tempted to just return to Hangar. You don't even know.
You love this map, don't you? It's your
I've never
favorite
been on
one.
this map. I think.
Yes, you chunky boy.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's going to the Jagdpanther.
No, but because I know that
Oh, up to
the
you.
Norwegian government has
Why
been
are
awarded
those
the
fucking
contract
idiots
for the
all
missiles
this
for the new
shit?
U.S. frigates, the anti-ship missiles. NSM.
The Chinese have some new awesome anti-ship missiles, right?
Yeah, well, it's not as awesome as our anti-ship missile. Ours is the awesomest. That's just how it is.
Yeah,
Chinese can deal
it's
with it.
Norwegian. It's cool.
Of course, it's gold. If we don't have it, we'll be invaded.
By who?
From whom?
I don't know, the U.S.
They're already there, man. They're already there.
No, now they only have aircraft here. Actually, I think the aircraft have left as well.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
a
they
little
went
while
further
back,
east.
There were F-22 stationed at an airfield near me.
Oh, the airbase.
Oh, cool. Did you see them fly?
No.
Because you live right near an
you saw
airbase,
them
right?
crash a lot.
I know. Yeah, I know. They were on. There was joint exercises between the Norwegian, U.S., and Finnish Air Force.
Yeah, that's probably one of my friends. One of my friends works in the Air Force, and he's in Britain.
Oh, this Sherman just has a death wish. This Sherman is... What are you doing?
He's Japanese.
He's doing a me and just going
Fucking,
for.
I just
That's a solid
fucking
Chinese
tractor
tractor.
stopped me.
Oh
shit,
God, a
to the
Sherman left. Oh shit!
Another-
right there
another
on the
one.
corner. Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to get around this tractor.
Oh fuck.
Bugger.
Yeah, I'm done. I think. Can someone help me repair? I'm dead.
No damage on the jumbo.
Hello. Enemies, where are you?
Over here.
Oh, I see them now. That's fun, dead. Oh, that's an IS-2 staring at me. I bounced an IS-2.
Buggers.
Yeah.
That fucking construction vehicle just ate an 88 mil.
Yeah.
Must be Soviet.
If it's a construction vehicle, I think you're on about. Actually, no. That type of construction vehicle isn't over here. My turret just got shot in the back. That's so not nice of them.
Friendly here.
Be careful, there's probably going to be someone back there, because I did get shot in the back of the
Oh yeah,
turret.
no, I have two. He's coming around, I think.
Oh! Yeah, I'm going to ignore that. Oh, I non-penned. Oh, there's half the Russian Soviet army over here. Oh, cheers, love.
For you, sweetheart.
Oh, there's still the one behind me, though.
That's a problem. There's also
Oh,
one
he-
over there.
He
You
stops. Yeah, I'm good. Fuck, I missed.
Oh, that's PT. Ow, my transmission. Ah, I've been hurt. He just got my gunner, for fuck's sake. Oh god, all of them are showing up now. I need my gunner back before that PT shoots again.
I'm repairing.
It's not what I wanted to hear, crippled.
I can't
Gotta
move.
shoot. They got my gun barrel. That's why I can't shoot. Get that fucking PT. He's right there. Get him. Get him.
Up, I'm dead.
Get.
I mean, I launched artillery over there. It's not
Tiger,
gonna hit
help
anything.
me. Tiger, shoot.
No.
Don't move away. Shoot him.
No.
This jumbo's coming to flank me now, and I cannot do anything.
Where did I get shot from?
I am immobilized.
Oh, you got my breach. I didn't realize that. Now I got my transmission and engine.
Your transmission engine.
Yeah,
That's my favorite kind of engine.
I have the one. Wow, that was spectacularly ineffective. I mean, the new carrier killer missiles have never actually been in action yet, have they? Ain't gonna. Yeah, because I know the Russians have tested some hypersonic missile that goes hypersonic through the upper atmosphere as a ship killer, and it goes very fast. But by the time it needs to slow down to get before it goes into the ships, once it gets down to the altitude and thicker air at sea level. So I don't know how effective our anti-missile systems are or not.
What are you shooting at with your plane? What is that?
Me mama.
Oh, you got a AA gun.
Yeah, no, there's just the entire enemy team in, like, these buildings right back here.
But Todd, you just bombed
What the
2
fuck?
open-topped AAs.
No, I shot one open-top AA, bombed the other, and that one I shot.
Okay, very good, thank you.
Quite welcome.
The amount of skill you have is unparamountted.
Thank you, I'm using nothing but high explosive ammunition. Also, I've lost one of my landing gears.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it like Toy Jet, so I'm sort of neutral on this map.
There's a stack of ISs right here. I shit you not, there's just a stack of them. Well, what are you neutral about? What do I hate? This map?
Yeah, you hate the map, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely despise it.
But I don't, but I don't love it either, so I'm just sort of like, eh.
Why has no one tried to challenge my air superiority?
I mean, I can. Hang on.
Because you're superior.
I remember what
the
happened last
fuck?
time you did. Oh, that felt good.
Help! I need somebody. Okay. I'm
But Todd, why did you kill yourself? There's enemy planes up.
You what?
There were enemy planes up. Why did you kill yourself?
I just felt like it.
There are 2 enemy planes.
That's like a U.
One's a PE-8. I'm gonna say it's a PE-8 because I think it has 4 engines and the Russians are on their side.
Because you think it has 4 engines. Is that... That's the basis of your fucking...
Yes.
Yeah, well, better safe than sorry. Just think everything
Yeah, I
Soviet
mean-
big is PE-8, and you're fine.
Yeah, I hit him twice, but he's not dying.
Yeah, right. What the fuck is that thing?
P8, I think.
No, it's a twin engine.
No. That thing above us that is flying away is a PE-8.
Oh, I have no idea about that. That's a BA-18 thingy, the Swedish.
Wonder where the bomb's dropping.
Oh, yeah,
there
that's
it is.
BA-8.
Hey.
I found where the bomb dropped. It dropped there. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He got the same gear, the rat bastard!
I see enemy targets, but I can't move or shoot.
But is that a plane? Plane?
Yes.
Plane?
Yes. Yeah, that is a plane. Yeah, it's pretty slow flying as well.
He's as blind as I am inaccurate.
I see a barrel.
Whoa,
Barrel of a live tank? Yes, it's a barrel of a IS-2
Oi, oi.
that just died.
How are you doing over there, Arno?
Reasonably well.
Save it for the
T-34
PA.
moving up on me.
If
Was a
only I had a
little bit
top
much
full
friendly
heavy
fire there.
machine gun I could shoot tie down with.
Well, I'm a
I
little
found
too
them.
short to shoot through this right now.
He bounces everything.
Yeet. Get bent.
Ah, nice. Gun breach is out. Gun breach is out. Come on, commando. Ah, nice. He's dead. Oh, T-44, huh?
BF 109 superiority.
Do you
Step
need
aside,
help
fucker.
repairing, Arno?
I don't have any damage.
Right, what's that? Ooh, a new camouflage for my 109. Ooh, woo. Let's have a look at this.
I'm gonna push.
I'll follow you.
Because we need to take A.
I guess the skin is broken, never mind. Turned into a mysterious gray shape.
IBM capability, so intercepting really fast moving ballistic trajectory, re-entry target says nothing. Yeah. You know, you
There's
really...
a tank on the other side of this building. I'm gonna see if I can find a way over here to shoot him.
The Moskva, it really
I'll
sort
go
of...
from the other side. Try the rush fire.
really sort of teaches us, you know, how good will interception
Full Arno.
actually be.
He's literally right on the
Of
right
course,
side of
the
that wall.
Moskva didn't
Hard
have
right.
any interception.
I was about to say,
Have
literally
radar.
nothing. I was about to say, nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing worked on the ship.
Right.
Nothing did.
And is it because it's Russian? Is it because
Because the gear over here.
No, yeah, just everything didn't work.
right?
If I remember correctly, like only one of the what do we call it?
Sea-Whiz guns worked.
Sea-Whiz guns worked. Yeah,
Also,
only
they
one.
They didn't have the tracking radar on, because if they did, they wouldn't be able to use the inter-ship communications.
So and so I have
They
to,
could-
Grab. No!
They could barely go above half speed,
My side, my
otherwise the
side.
engine would fucking self-cut and explode.
right.
Yeah.
So you really
maintenance
have to
reports from the
wonder
Moskva have-
effective some of these threats are going to be.
In my opinion, as far as the Russian and Chinese navies go, the only thing to fear is the very newest ships, like the newest Russian, what is it, the Admiral Gorkovachev, whatever the fuck, frigates,
Right.
or at least
I think-
seemingly very competent as far as frigates go.
Notice the word seemingly in there.
I think
Yeah,
the most
seemingly.
thing to fear is their swarm capabilities.
Oh my god, there's half the enemy fucking
Well,
team. in
I
front of
don't
me.
have NVIDIA Broadcast working on my system now, Eric, so you hear more of my background than normal. Oh, hello. So yeah, that is a thing that I was hoping to correct before now, but should be correct by next weekend. My new system should be completed.
Oh, fucking Scorpion just detonated.
Oh. I got hit
Well-
twice, it looked like, okay.
Oh, there's a.
Well, I was talking about the Moskva, the what, missile cruiser, heavy cruiser, whatever you want to call it, that the Ukrainians
Hard
took
right.
out.
Arno?
Yeah.
I still don't believe that it was the Ukrainians.
Yeah, that's a possibility, but that we're just using them for cover. I don't know.
I wonder if the Russians ever got that piece of the True Cross back.
Alleged True Cross.
Admittedly, yes. Because they were gonna race the ship. I don't know how far that progress has come.
I don't think there's any progress out in the Black Sea right now for the Russians. The last I'm hearing is they are moving much of their assets out of the Crimea over to near Sochi.
How far are you going in the game? You're still in?
We started a new mission while you were.
Ah, crap.
Yeah. Still in your last one.
Oh.
I right now think that hello. Okay, that wasn't a very good shot. I think we ought to talk the Ukrainians into negotiating with the Russians right now.
No.
Why not?
I disagree.
Uh,
Because that's
Why
a
not?
terrible idea.
how about we
think
look at the
Ukraine
past
is not in
600
the
years
position, like,
of
they're in my opinion, it will be over in a few weeks with Ukraine.
Really? How do you come to that conclusion, if I may ask?
Well, we're still trying to send them tanks and so on, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and thanks,
Why should we do that when they're all like when the Russians are in retreat and everyone's losing? And I think that's all bullshit.
That's because
The
of
Russians
our
are preparing
weapons.
their big offensive.
Well,
If there weren't
Remember
any
the last
Western
time they
weapons, they
tried
would have
that and
lost
they literally
already.
didn't fucking have
No,
any
no,
supplies for
they
10
never
minutes.
tried a big offensive.
Oh, they
There was
did.
Kiev, and after that, there's. Well, Kiev was more of a blitz or a spearhead, but yeah.
Yes, it was a military operation. It's like it wasn't all-out war. It was 150,000 Russians or something against the whole Ukraine army, and that was for a long time this way.
Also, the Russians tried to use the road, which is a very stupid idea.
well, the
Yeah, well,
the
for a
Russians are not.
decapitating surprise strike, it was a good idea, but it did not work. They thought the Ukrainians were not that keen to fight, you know, like
Right.
they were more like, okay, they will capitulate very fast and this will be over in a few weeks, like this little town at the Volga, you know.
Well, they should know from
France.
experience, from seeing our experience in fucking Iraq in 2002, where
Okay. Well, no,
the
see, no,
Iraqis
Yeah, but
used
Iraq
the
is a
road,
totally
and
different,
we
totally
absolutely
different
fucking
situation.
decimated them.
Yeah, but you see, Fritz has the right point there. I think that you're missing is the Russians did not think the Ukrainians were keen on fighting, meaning that they did not have the will to fight. They were wrong about that. So, which is clearly the case. Now, whether they have the capacity to continue to resist major Russian offensives, I don't know, but they have the will to fight. The question is do
Yes.
the Russian soldiers have the will to fight? I seriously doubt that. The offensive around Bakhmut, I've been following that a bit. Not saying I'm an expert on that engagement.
Even Wagner Group has started complaining now.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't know that I see it the same as Fritz does, but current operations. I just don't see either a collapse of the Putin regime, which I think is what the American politicians want. I
Yeah,
think
but that will definitely not. I don't see that happening.
I'm right now agreeing with that. I'm not saying that won't change. I'm saying right now I'm not seeing good signs of that. But I'm not seeing signs of, quite honestly, Fritz, I don't see signs that the Russians are going to be capable of a springtime or some other time effective offensive to end the war either. I think the Ukrainians are going to be able to fight on so long as their supplies of munitions keep up.
Who was it? Like, I think it was it Biden that said we're going to support Ukraine as long as it's there?
Yeah, there's been several U.S. politicians. Now, some of that I think is just effing rhetoric. You know, it's just let's say, you know, good sounding words together. So don't take that too seriously. But also, I think it's that, you know, victory is just another month away syndrome. Quite honestly.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. But military, from the military point of view, I don't think Ukraine will take anything back. I don't think that's possible.
Well, it's possible because we've seen things collapse before in history.
Yeah.
I just don't know that any of us have a good enough read on the ground as to capabilities of either side.
Except our buddy, who's actually Ukrainian.
Yeah, well, Herr
name?
Thomas, I think is giving me what he thinks is to be true. I'm not doubting that, but I don't know how good his information is. I mean, he's a territorial in the, you know, Ukrainian army, you know, basically a, you know, junior lieutenant. You know, I'm not going to say his location just since we're on an open.
Just Ukraine. Just say Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah, and so, you know, I do take his input seriously, and I'm you know, he wouldn't give me any secret information or anything like that. Not that he knows any of it, but I think he's telling me the truth of his perspective. The question is I don't know that how effective the Ukrainians could be at sustaining an offensive, like Fritz is, you know, take back what they've territory that they've lost would be. I also don't know how effective the Russians can be on the offensive, because I just within the last 48 hours heard of an IED explosion taking out a railway. That's
well, what do you think of the resistance that's happening? Because there are resistance fighters, and one of the major cities, I think, was Kherson.
Well, Kherson is been retaken, is what.
Kherson. What's the other one? I'm not.
Well, there's the Bakhmut is the battle that's sort of taking place now.
Yeah, the Wagner group is active there.
Now I've seen a photo that
Ukraine is pulling out of Bakhmut now.
And they very well may be. I see, you know, and I think both sides are smart enough to give up territory when it's at their advantage tactically. That doesn't mean that they're either winning or losing just because they're falling back. It means that they've hurt the enemy enough and falling back to a better position to hurt the enemy more, because who really cares about the town of Bakhmut? It isn't going to, you know, it isn't some key strategic location that's going to win or lose the war. It's, if things are going well killing the enemy there, you stay. Once the enemy is pressuring you enough, you fall back to some other position that you've readied up on. You know, it's, and I don't take that as a sign of victory or defeat for either side. I've seen some, you know, a photo, you know, a drone type photo that purportedly of a bunch of Russian bodies that was supposedly some advance that the Ukrainians supposedly, but I don't even know. It could be Ukrainian bodies that the Russians killed. I'm not like sure on that kind of stuff, but because I think there's a big fog of war. I believe the Ukrainians can fight as long as the West supplies them weapons. I don't know. I think Putin would like an out to the war right now, but I think he wants an out that he gets to keep the greater bulk of currently occupied territory. At some point,
I don't know.
At some point, the Ukrainians, because I don't see Russia collapsing. Like I say, I don't see signs now of Russia collapsing. Not that 3 months from now I may start seeing the signs that I think they're collapsing. I'm not saying I think that's likely. I'm just saying I don't see it now. Things can change. If things don't change,
because the sanctions, the
conservatives.
sanctions, they do nothing. They do nothing to Russia right now.
Also,
yes.
Russia's been sanctioned for the past 15 years. They know how to live without all the Western things.
And you can look at it wasn't the sanctions that brought South Africa down. It was a belief that the Cold War was over and that the South Africans could have without a Soviet Union pushing the other side, could have a multi-racial state. Now that is collapsing in South Africa. That belief is collapsing. I'm in touch with enough South Africans to know that. And sanctions have not collapsed the Iranian regime. So sanctions are generally not terribly effective. It was effective on Rhodesia just because Rhodesia didn't have a supply source of oil. South Africa was cutting off their oil. You want to think that South Africa was supporting Rhodesia. They were just tentatively. So sanctions are not the way to collapse a regime in so many cases. It's a way to punish a regime, to show other regimes that if you do something bad enough, other nations will put sanctions on you. Do you really want to do whatever bad actions you're thinking about? In some cases, the answer is yes. They still want to do whatever the bad actions are. So I agree. The sanctions aren't going to collapse Russia. In some ways, it will harden support for the Russian regime. So the Ukrainians have to negotiate. Now the question is do they negotiate from a position of strength, or are they negotiating for, we'll give Putin everything he wants and then we'll have an end to the war? So I think if they were come out and go, yeah, we'll negotiate a Russian withdrawal from the Donetsk and whatever, a true Russian pullback, because you're not going to.
Yeah, but that's not negotiating, right?
No, it is negotiating.
That's pretty much their position.
Yeah, but Zelensky, they said they will only talk, they will only negotiate if the Russians pull back behind, even if they have to leave Crimea.
They're not going to leave.
Before that, they will not negotiate. That's what they said.
Right, and Zelensky is a puppet of the West, and so if the West were to say, "Look, we want peace. You've got to give up Crimea, but demand the rest of the Donetsk back. Even the area that they had before the invasion. Not give Putin everything he wants. You're going to lose something. You're going to lose the Crimea, but you get to keep everything else," kind of thing, and push that onto him. And so that he can negotiate, and then they can do a settlement that Ukraine recognizes that Crimea is Russia, but the rest is Ukraine, or something like that, to give Putin a victory, but also give them a victory that, neither side is terribly happy with, but will settle the issue for a good 10 or 20 years. And if the Ukrainians are smart and do a good military program, they'll look like there won't be an easy invasion, an easy victory, and so Russia won't invade. I think they need to sort of be pragmatic, but I don't think
but I don't think the Russians will do that. I mean, even the Russian populace, like all of them, they see what they have now, like Donetsk, Lugansk, and the Crimea. It's historically Russian. I don't think they will ever give up that again, and it would be like a betrayal of the Russians living there to just pull out there. I don't think he will do that.
Yeah, and if they refuse to do that, it keeps the war dragging on. See, the idea is that you give Russia a pragmatic option, because they're not going to be able to keep Transnistria. That has to go. That micro state has to go, and especially after what's happening here, either Ukraine or Romania, Moldavia, whatever group needs to go in and clear out Transnistria, and that's ugly, because people are going to have to lose their homes. A collapse of empires are ugly, people. It just is. So, and whether we're talking about the collapse of the Russian Empire, or the collapse of the Soviet Empire, or the collapse of whatever modern day Russian,
the American Empire.
Well, someday the American Empire will collapse. I hope it's not for a few more generations, but
will be in our lifetimes.
I don't think in our lifetimes, but
it definitely is.
Depends on whose lifetimes we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm a bit older than you, but I don't know. But the point is you give,
yes, just a bit.
You give Putin a set of terms that he may reject, but you give him those terms, and then if the war goes more badly against him, you can say, well, you could have had these old terms, now they've changed. And so you make it seem that way, and it just keeps costing more and more, and eventually you're going to have a Vietnam type syndrome in Russia with all of the dead. And that will, at some point, just a lack of competence will sink into the Russian people. And which that will, if it's always been an all or nothing for Putin, from the West's point of view with Putin, well, then the Russian people will stay behind Putin. But if Putin was given, hey, well, Putin, you a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever it would be, you were given a reasonable solution, but you didn't take it, the people, I think, will turn on him. So I don't know. Okay, you ready for a countdown?
But I don't think so. Vietnam was totally different. It was a country far away. No one has ever been there from the US. Like it's a war where why should our boys die there? But with Ukraine, it's Russian border. It's like
it's
in their view a self-defense action.
So is Afghanistan.
But at the same time, Afghanistan hadn't been part of the Soviet or Russian empires.
Absolutely, but it was on the border.
Centuries.
It was on the border. And so,
but it wasn't in danger to become NATO, and it was not...
well, but it was in danger of becoming fundamentalist Islamic.
And it wasn't Putin, right?
Which was the collapse of the Soviet Union, which is more than... and it goes back, are the Russians going to keep wasting money and time on carriers and other things that they don't need? So I haven't been able to keep up with Plastic Gangsters' walls of text here. Yeah?
Are you out of the game yet? Or
Yeah, we're ready for a countdown.
Yeah,
so
we're waiting.
Yeah, okay. Let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, and I know we can't solve it here, and we have differing opinions, and I know they're fairly well informed opinions. I'm just looking at it from a greater, longer perspective. I don't know, because I've watched the Soviet Union collapse.
ground battle. We're gonna.
Yeah, we're going into ground. Yeah, let's see if we.
I lived through that. My country is not existing anymore.
Yeah, I know East Germany. I know you have too, Fritz. I know. Okay, advance to the Rhine. We got.
We got Carpathians.
Uh-oh.
All right. What do you want to do?
Going left in the Brumbar.
So yeah,
No,
East
not
Germany's
you.
gone.
B
But
or
hey,
C?
Germany's back. Isn't that your country too, there, Fritz?
No, it's not. It's not. It's a U.S. puppet. I told you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it is a U.S.
I
puppet.
wouldn't say
I'm
it's
not
a US
disagreeing with
puppet.
that.
Well,
I'm not disagreeing with
technically
that
it is.
point. Well, it's a U.S. protectorate, I would
That's
say
it.
at least.
There is very different policies in Germany than there are in the U.S.
Yeah,
Not
but,
when it-
but,
not
but,
when it
but
comes
Europe
to
is
global
Europe is a
stuff.
U.S. protectorate.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you
And
know.
it's the same with Britain and France. They all lost the war. You know.
Yeah,
We're all
oh yeah, no,
puppets
no,
now.
they're part of they're a U.S. protectorate as well. If I'm being blunt and honest. Yes, they're within certain boundaries. They're allowed to have differing policies than we do. They're not quite, an actual puppet. That's why I'm using protectorate as opposed to
Because
puppet.
no one on this planet can tell me that the sanctions we do on Russia is in self-interest. It's definitely not. We are ruining our industry. We are
Well,
ruining
I don't know
our
that that's
military.
entirely U.S. motivated, Fritz.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna
It's
say a
your
lot of the
puppet.
U.S. disagrees with sending support to to Ukraine.
But what we're talking
I
about
wouldn't
with the
say- I
government,
wouldn't say a
with the
lot of
government.
it does.
Yeah, it's
look at our
governments, not
Congress,
the
both-
people.
Both, both parties in Congress are like, yay, let's send huge amounts of money to Ukraine.
I wouldn't say both parties. I would say mainly the
look
Democratic
at
Party.
look at Nord Stream. Like everyone in Germany knows it was the Americans. Everyone knows it, and they it's so
Lucky
I
you,
don't know.
Fritz, 'cause
I thought we would have had
it's
a more definitive answer about Nord Stream by now. So I'm not
yeah,
sure.
they all stopped. Even the Scandinavians, they all just stopped. What is the English word? Checking who it was. They all
Right.
just stopped.
Yep. Right.
Everyone knows what that tells you.
See,
Yeah,
lucky
you're
you,
absolutely
Fritz, 'cause
right,
Nord Stream
Fritz.
is blown. You
And-
get to make a new pipeline with us.
And Werewolf Man, when I'm talking about the elected leaders in Congress. They overwhelmingly
Killed
both
you
parties.
from where?
Behind us.
My front, sort of.
From behind us.
Both elected, officials in Congress from both parties overwhelmingly support money to Ukraine. I'm not talking about the
Wait,
voters.
was
I'm
it
talking
far
about,
behind you, or
I'm
was-
talking about. No, mine was in front of me that killed me. If that's what you're talking about.
No, the Panther. I don't know who it was.
What are you fighting, Mr. Tiger, and why do I not want to be a part of it?
Fucking hell.
Ah, fuck it, I'm advancing. Ah!
I'm fucked.
Feel the wrath of German steel. You felt the wrath, I'm sure of it.
Did you scratch his paint again?
I mean, basically everything happens what the US wanted, right? Like, no friendship with Russia, no gas from Russia, no big pipelines to Europe. Everyone is an enemy of Russia now. Everyone is now dependent on gas
Yes,
from somewhere else.
You're right in
It's like
practical facts.
globally
yes.
seen, it's the only country that is winning the Ukraine war right now is America.
No, it's us!
Well,
Who's
No,
us?
literally. Yeah, Norway
Norway.
since the Ukraine war.
Yes,
has seen a
yes,
boost
but
to its
Norway
economy.
is a puppet too.
Yeah.
Of course it's a puppet. What does that matter? We get to sell gas to you lot. Ha!
Yeah, and where does the money go? Not
You
for your
are-
people, believe me.
Not for the Norway heating system, I can tell you that.
I can tell you where it goes. It goes into the Sovereign Wealth Fund, which the Americans aren't allowed to put their filthy, grubby fingers on.
Damn, I keep
Yeah,
getting killed by
officially.
this guy.
Right now,
No, ever. The government isn't even allowed to put their filthy, grubby fingers on the.
Yeah, I
Sovereign Wealth Fund.
thought I have a government once too.
Eh,
That was the
That's
first
what-
thing I learned in the military, that we are not a sovereign nation.
of course we're not. But the Sovereign Wealth Fund is sovereign, unlike the nation of Norway.
Yeah,
make
no,
sure of that, 'cause we have more money than
America
the
allows
Americans.
its puppets a bit more freedom than the Soviets allowed their puppets. And so I would say for its, I'm not disagreeing with you how you're describing the current German government, but I would say it was probably worse for the East Germans compared to being a Soviet puppet than now whether you
Well. Since I grew up there, you know,
right.
I mean, I was a kid there. I was 8
Right.
when it fell,
Yeah.
but I can tell you not a
I was 3.
single bad thing from that time. Not a single one.
Right, but you're an 8-year-old, where I was an
Yes,
adult.
yes.
When it,
Get
when
to
it, when it, when
experience
it
the
fell.
full-
My parents tell me different stuff, like with the everyone is listening to everyone and telling
Yeah.
about everyone and writing stuff about everyone. You know, they're all watching each other
And a friend of mine
but
who yeah.
but there were no drugs, no fucking gangs, no nothing. Everyone
Yeah.
had a job, you know.
Well, yes.
Everyone
yes.
was very good.
Well, I don't know
other
that
people.
everyone was very good, but they had jobs and there were no gangs. Yes, and a friend of mine said, "Hey, you know, he thought the Hitler Youth was okay, you know, but he really
Yes,
loved,
yes, it was.
he really loved the British occupiers when they came into Hanover. He loved them. He thought the bagpipes and the Scots were great, and you know he was, I don't know, like 6 or 7, you know, in Germany when he was occupied by the British at the end of World War II in 45, and so you know he had, and we talked about it, you know, so he had a child's impression of the National Socialist regime and the situation, which of course is, you know, colored by all of just being a child. And no, he was no Nazi. He was very much an anti-Nazi, and spent most of his life in America, you know. But he was a German from that time period, growing up
Yeah.
there. So yeah, and so I'm not disagreeing with your experience, Fritz. It's just I think on the whole, communism is evil. On the one hand,
My grandfather.
Yeah, I
was
would
in
never
prison.
defend communism.
and I know you believe in an authoritarian government, Fritz, and that's fine. I'm not criticizing that part. And I'm talking about 2 things with East Germany. 1, it's communist. 2, I would say the Americans allow, on a practical sense, Germany more freedom within the puppetry, if you will, than the Soviets allowed, as a practical fact.
When it comes to that, it's too much for me. Like,
Well, yeah,
what they
yes,
allow.
and I know you would rather have maybe a traditionalist, authoritarian German government, you know, like the Kaiser or something like that. I get that, and that's your viewpoint. That's fine.
I just want a sovereign government that makes
Yeah.
decisions for his own people.
Yeah,
Because everything we did since 40 years was all against our people. There was never anything in our own interest. Like, it started with bombing Serbia. You know, it's.
Yeah,
all started
I
when
hear
bombs
you.
Serbia.
But I guess that's not the way of the world.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I too wouldn't mind a more authoritarian government. Shit would get done, as long as it's not communist. I don't like communists. They put my grandfather in prison because he wanted a pension.
Well, you know, and this is this is one thing that, you know, people mistake about America, and though it's been going more into a democratic viewpoint, you know, we're a constitutional republic.
A democracy.
And not
Not
a democracy.
Someone is capping B. Can someone do anything?
Yeah, I'm just an AA now, unfortunately, so I don't know. I guess I can head that way. So yeah, one thing that I value is good governance.
On the
And
Yes.
whatever system you have, practical system, parliaments, kings, that balancing, a certain amount of representation within government of the people is good, because you need to have feedback from the people to be effective. Now, should it be primarily what the people vote for at any single moment versus some sort of authoritarian type system? It's a balancing act. And so you need good governance.
As long as the state takes care of its people, I don't care about the kind of government.
Right, but also, and to some, I would say, needs to be taken into consideration the different cultures. Some cultures will deal better with authority than others, and the German culture seems to like authority, so they have that tendency. So it would probably be maybe better for the Germans, say, than the Anglo-Saxon.
I think they're okay with that too, but the French, as an example, they're not good with that. They're burning their streets when they hire the prices for gas and so on.
Well, the French have had serious problems since 1789 with revolution. So that's been going between monarchies, imperial systems, and different republics, and they use their republic is different than American republic. So it's constantly. What plastic? I'm pretty sure there were thousands of dead bodies trying to escape East Germany. Might have a different reflection, but then we can ask them, can we? Yes, exactly. Like Plastic Gangsters pointed out, that East Germany needed to build a wall to keep its people in, and would only let retired people. If you were of a retirement age in East Germany, they would allow you to go to the West.
Because you have no use.
Yeah, you had no use to the state at that point. And so they would allow you to do that. But if you were not of retirement, and I saw some of the stuff, because I went to Germany when it was still East and West Germany, as a young adult, in my 20s. So they had an elaborate system to keep their populace locked up, which tells you that it wasn't terribly popular with people, because otherwise, that's when East Germany and the whole Soviet system collapsed, is when they couldn't keep their people locked up because other Warsaw Pact nations stopped or would allow the Germans through their country. So that tells you how unpopular it was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I told you, my parents said the same.
Oh, I know. I'm just talking, the point that Plastic Gangsters brought up here. So you have to take all that into account.
You're still in the game, gamer?
Yeah, we're still in. We're getting our butts kicked, but we're still in.
Yeah, we lost because our team was Scarbo.
Not puppets, but most people. Well, I would say Protectorate, Plastic Gangster. When Britain lost its empire, and I'm including losing effective control over Australia and Canada and whatnot, Britain went from being an ally of America to being a puppet of America. Because we can look at Plastic Gangster, if nothing else, the Suez Crisis. And when Eisenhower, I think it was Eisenhower, was it Truman, whichever one, I forget right offhand, president, went after, stopped the British and French from retaking the Suez. that really showed France and Britain were just American protectorates at that point and no longer allies, kind of thing. And yeah, I hear, so it's a silly argument the Iron Curtain went up because, yeah, of course. So that's sort of my strong evidence, shall we say, that Britain is just more of a, like I say, a protectorate of America than some sort of ally that we just have common goals with. No, we spanked Britain and France for daring to try to take back the Suez Canal and working with Israel.
Whoa! What the fuck are you, Mustang? Okay.
See if I can reload fast enough here. Now, being, on the top of the heap just means that America's waiting for its fall. I'm not naive enough to think it otherwise. Damn, hit the wall twice there. Where goes your track? Yeah, we lost, but we got that squad. All right. Let's see. Can we change to, I don't know, 4-3? Would that be good?
5-3.
4-3. What nation?
4-7. How about 4-7, please?
5-3. 5-3.
Why do you want 4-7 Germany? Because I'm thinking staying in Germany.
I was gonna do 4-7, either British or Russian.
Oh, well, I was hoping to stay in Germany for the moment.
4-7.
4-3, 4-3, 4-3, 4-3.
Germany
4-3.
4-3. All right, let's see.
So we have the Jagdpanzer, the Hetzer,
The Flak.
the Stuart Emil, plus some premiums. So it's a good BR.
It is.
We're facing the might of the Red Army in East Germany. We're just waiting to conquer Europe. Yes, need America desperately, so accommodate you no longer. That's no longer the case, believe me now. We choose to align with America. I still see Europe as an American protectorate, and Europe is facing two foes. One, Russia. We're seeing the situation in Russia currently. Two,
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Two, they're also facing the Islamic hordes that they're letting in.
Yeah. Which
I
we do
see,
because of.
Bad mistake.
and
Yeah, but it's not a mistake. Like it's. You cannot be so stupid. Merkel did not make a failure.
No,
she did what she was told.
Yeah, you're talking about those that they've let in. I'm talking about all the ones that have yet to come in, and we're also, there's multiple interests going on. It's not just a particular interest, a particular group. but we're also facing hordes of people coming in on our southern border, and even the Democrats are starting to realize that the hordes that are coming in, millions of people since Biden has come into office, are just too many, and they're realizing that it's too many, and they don't know what to do about it because they don't know how if they can change their plan. So,
well, a sovereign state would close their borders, right?
Well, when Arizona was building a wall of cargo containers, now the federal government is tearing that cargo. They're removing the cargo containers. So a sovereign state of Arizona was trying to build a wall.
No, Arizona. I mean, the U.S. should close their borders.
I know. But you see, the Biden administration, by its ideology, has because the Western elitist viewpoint is people are people. They're not. I believe in culture.
Yes.
I know Fritz disagrees, but I believe in culture, and people with radically different cultures are not just simply replaceable cogs for the lack of levels of birth rates in the Western countries. You can't just simply replace them. And it's not because skin color change is not the problem, in my opinion. It's a cultural change. And that is where they're mistaken. And I don't care about, and I grew up, unlike most of you, including Werewolf Man, who I've never been to Maine, but I've heard about Maine. They are primarily a unicultural place. Okay, we're losing Cripple, it looks like. No, we still got Cripple. Who do we lose? Toy Jet. We're losing Toy Jet. Okay.
Oh, no.
He has his mic off. Okay, so we have a slot open. Do we want to keep going 2 to 3 or 2 and 3 and try to get in, or do I want to break up that squad and bring in one of you guys? What should we do?
I'll join.
Okay. We'll bring in Werewolf Man, Warrior here. And so I grew up and live in a multicultural society, and I see differences in people even of the same genetic background. I often say this because of personal experience, between Japanese Americans, second and third generation Americans, versus Japanese citizens off the plane. They are different. So for me, it's nothing about skin color. It is about cultural viewpoints and languages and how they use, what they mean when they use words and all of those kinds of things, and flooding in too many of other people's is a problem and causes conflict. Okay, so you ready for a countdown, Arno?
Yes, sir. You
okay.
count.
3, 2, 1, go.
Battle.
Yeah, but the thing is, you as U.S. American, you guys are more used to this situation.
Okay,
you're absolutely right. Europe is, in so many ways, culturally homogeneous to certain regions. Even in Scotland, which traditionally had two major cultures, the Highland, Celtic culture, and the lowland Anglo-Saxon culture, if you will. Those were mostly, regionally separated. So within your
yes, and now Germany was especially the East. We were totally homogeneous until.
Yes.
Until the 90s,
You're absolutely right, Fritz.
They're so much flooding us with people from everywhere, and the only you just need to look at someone, and he's different.
I got
it's
a
not with the U.S.
Lost.
It's not with the U.S. When you grow up there for generations and so on. I get your position too, But over here in Europe,
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. The different attitudes and abilities to deal with the different groups of people. I totally agree with you, Fritz. There. It's causing problems. It just goes to the someone put out salt. A little bit of salt adds nice flavor to food. But too much salt will ruin the taste
Yeah.
of food, and even
As
more
soon-
salt will actually kill you. So
Yes, as soon as you're not forced to integrate yourself, you don't do
well,
it.
yeah,
It's like
integration
when,
needs. Yes, you're absolutely right, Fritz.
when I would go to Finland as an example,
Right.
and there was there's a city, it's already full of Germans, and I don't need to learn Finnish, and I
Right.
don't need to adapt to the Finnish country.
Right.
I just stay a German in Finland, you know, and that's what
Right.
they do here, because
Right.
it's too much.
Yeah, and so it gets to the too much. So I'm in favor because I mean, again, I totally put my American bias to being, you know, a colonialist American out here used to other cultures. But I think a certain amount of immigration to whatever region is good because it adds a little flavor. But then you get into the idea of too much, and I agree with you, Fritz. And a lot of it is too much. Okay, so I guess we're all green. Are you ready for another attempt, Arno, or are you in a match?
Well, we're in a game, like I said.
Okay.
So
Okay. We're gonna try to get into this again. So it just all comes to the two. And where is too much? Okay, we're getting in now. Okay. Don't know why that happened.
We're
You
in
can see
Finland.
that if you like, but I can tell you that you are mistaken. Trump woke the UK up to the fact that special relationship was only as strong as the guy in the White House. As Trump said, I don't believe in allies, only rivals and enemies. Yeah, Trump had his viewpoints, and
Where did we go?
I'm actually going to go center towards B, but overlook it with my Stuart Emil.
Okay.
And see if I can snipe there. You know, across the sort of center. And I hear you, plastic gangster. Britain may wake up, but
Nah, I don't think so. Britain is lost. It's like Western Germany,
well,
especially the southern area, like London and so on. That's
right?
lost.
Yeah. There's a YouTuber, actually pretty young guy, but he has some interesting views, and I don't 100% agree. Obviously, I don't 100% agree with anybody, but I think he has some interesting views, and I sort of agree with him, and I've been seeing it before. The growth of the Anglosphere as a a sort of federal empire, if you will, continuing to grow with Australia, New Zealand, Canada, yes, and elements of Britain, growing a sort of a maritime empire focused, centered on the U.S. as what's happening. And I'm thinking, 40, 50 years down the road, not in the next 5 or 10 years or anything like that. But I see pressures on Australia from places like China. I see Europe. I don't know if Europe is going to pull away from being an American protectorate. It might. And it can. The U.S. would let it go. It's not like we're the Soviets and are going to put tanks into Berlin to keep it, part of our sphere. But
Well, you already have tanks here, right?
yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's defense budgets. Oh shit. Okay, my barrel gone. Okay. Will Europe actually spend the money it needs to defend itself is the big questions. And I don't yet see solid evidence from talking to a few people, watching a few YouTubers, whatnot, that Europe is serious about defending itself.
It's not. It's totally not.
And that is what's keeping it the protectorate more than anything else, in my opinion.
I'm fighting like 3 tanks right here.
I'm just trying to reload my gun and get over the hill and shoot.
I think opinions
Ooh,
are like
two,
assholes.
two,
Everyone
two.
has one.
Yeah, everyone has an opinion.
Yeah, opinion doesn't matter. Facts matter, right?
Well,
They've completely taken Alpha, and there's no one in their way.
yeah, we'll let them have Alpha. We'll take C and B.
Except we don't have Bravo.
Yeah, we're taking it.
Maybe.
I killed 2 of the overlookers, so I was a
They're
marvelous
gonna
shot.
push through that little area from A to Bravo.
I was literally killed 2 with 1 shot. And so yeah, I don't know what European governments are going to do. I think this whole Russian invasion is letting them know that history is not over. And now I think they're taking some of the wrong lessons, and that they believe Russia is incompetent and not a real threat from it. I think that is even mid-term wrong. Short-term they're right, because I don't think Germany's going to be invaded by Russia tomorrow or anything like that. UK has never failed to meet our military spending requirement. Yes, the UK is one, you know, nation that really tries to have serious defense, but how long did you guys go without any carriers? You know, for the UK? And so that's, again, you know, relying upon America for major defense needs. You are an island nation. After all. And a maritime nation. And yes, the UK is one of the nations, like I was saying, that, and Germany is another, that has the ability to defend itself if it's serious about doing so. But the question is are they going to be serious about doing so?
If it ever wants to do that, you need a total overhaul of the social situation. Like,
yeah, I would agree. Yeah, and that's part of the
no one here. I mean, not no one. There's always patriots and so on.
There's always
like
a
me,
few.
I would go there, but you know, like it's so they totally trained that out of us. Like it's disgusting. You know, soldiers are murderers in the.
Right.
Standard opinion of.
Well, see, that comes from the, you know, warfare by other means situation out of Vietnam, of blame the American soldier for, you know, fighting the war in Vietnam, kind of thing, that the communist leftists have used. But they really don't believe it themselves. They're just, it's a position that they try to infect the population with. Well, that was spectacular.
What the fuck is hitting me? Why did I not see anyone hitting me? What the fuck?
P8 killed me. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what shot me.
The desire to destabilize a nation by other means is definitely going on with most Western nations, not just Germany, where they complain about militarization in the West, but don't say anything about militarization in places like Russia or China or Iran or wherever. It's always blame the West for its quote-unquote bad actions.
Well, yeah, they have to have an scapegoat somewhere.
Right.
I mean, it's always the same. You always blame the hegemon, right? You always blame the big one.
Yeah.
Like,
well, but I take it as both internal
bully,
and external
so to say.
enemies are trying to erode, you know, the home front, as it were.
There's a big bomber coming from here. The small one. Nice. Good job. Was that the main gun?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job then. Oh, I see you there. Well, I should have taken out your breach, dude. There we go, that killed you. Now, I mean, it depends on the nature of the powers, of course, but I am personally not concerned that there are other great powers out in the world. What I'm concerned with is controlling, shall we say, the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans particularly. So long as we do that effectively, America is going to be fairly safe. So the mere fact that there is, I don't know, a strong China or something is not a problem. It's whether it's an expansionistic, you know, global conquest type China, or whether it's just a strong China being independent or whatever. It's not has to be a U.S. global hegemon. If Europe wants to unify,
No, please don't.
well, well, see, I see the different cultures between the Latin cultures of France and Spain and places like that.
Yeah, but a
And
unified Europe is not in American interest. This will never happen.
And, well, it's also not in the British interest either, but,
In which way?
well, Britain's always, foreign policy has been to keep, Europe destabilized, switching alliances. You can look at it historically, whether it's fighting Louis the whatever or Napoleon.
That's good and all, but you know, it'd be nice if you look at the stuff in, you know, modern day instead of, you know, 5 years ago.
Well, I take a longer view of things. Crippled, have you ever seen a TV show called either Yes Minister or Yes Prime Minister?
I've heard of it.
Okay, I
all right.
think it's a great show and very funny, but also very instructive about British politics. And according to that show, the reason they were going at that time going into the proto-EU was to keep it destabilized. So, but
Oh, there's a bomber coming again.
it
A big one.
It has been
Oh no.
the interest of Britain. I would say.
Crippled! Shoot him down!
Oh, well, what? As a PE, I can't hit that.
I can try.
Do it! Do it!
I'll miss.
I
Get
can't
to
tell if
the
my round
chopper,
was
do
too.
it.
I'm going to run away. I don't want to die with a bomb.
Oh, if that hit, that'd be a fucking meme.
Legendary.
I'm literally an artillery piece. The small artillery piece.
I can't aim
Well,
up anymore.
I'm gonna run. I see that nuke.
He's diving for you.
Oh, she's coming for me. She's going for you guys. Watch out. I have a mountain to protect me.
Blew it.
Oh, he got me.
Yep. Best squad.
Great.
That's another thing on my wager.
There's definitely disinformation campaigns going on, Plastic Gangster. At least Twitter has shown us that it's not quite as bad from Russia as supposedly claimed by politicians. So I don't know. I think China does some interesting stuff to do some of that. using crippled this time, it looks like. Okay, so I guess
Arno can join.
Arno can join.
Yay!
Yay! But we don't want him to join.
Shut up.
I like Arno.
Yeah, he's.
Say it. Do it.
Say it, Fritz.
my not so neutral friend.
Yes. Yeah, sure. The Dutch are neutral. Indonesia.
Yeah, we have a we teamed up in a tank battalion right now. I think 412.
Yeah, the leopard with the leopard 2s. Yeah.
Yes.
Hit the
By
ready
the
button,
way, I
Arno.
joined in February back into the army.
What
Ah.
say Gamer?
Hit the ready button.
I
So
am
it-
ready.
Well, you haven't hit the ready button. Okay.
I
So
did.
is that full time into the army, Fritz?
Yeah, well, I stay reserve,
Uh-huh.
but I'm active reserve for
Okay.
the next few years.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so you're like AGR. For
I
us.
don't know what that is. What?
AGR for us is Active Guard Reserve, which is basically just.
Yeah, just I don't know if you guys know each other well. Werewolf Man here is currently serving in the U.S. Army. Just so you guys
Just
know.
came back from Poland.
And yeah, just back from Poland would be also another.
What do you do with the army?
Infantry.
Yeah, what? Like
Like,
rank?
Specialist. And
Specialist.
3rd Brigade, 4th ID.
Okay.
4th Infantry
And
Division.
you are your function?
I work in headquarters right now, but usually I'm on the line units. So
yeah,
mixed
right now
Fritz has served in Afghanistan alongside U.S. soldiers in the past, so he has some familiarity with. Some
yeah,
of that.
I work
Really?
in
You
the
fought in-
brigade
you fought there?
headquarters pretty much.
What? Sorry, my not so neutral friend talked over you.
I work in brigade headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I should go back down to the line in like a month and be back down on the line units with regular infantry.
Okay, dude.
I guess you're looking forward to that.
Not really, because
yeah.
regular line units are kind of terrible. At least the leadership in my experience has been terrible. But up here at brigade, it's very relaxed because we're not actually in a war, even though regular line units treat like we're still in a war for some reason.
Most I don't know how to say it in English. Im Frieden ersetzt die Führung den Feind. Like in peace, your leadership is the enemy. You know.
Yeah.
It all gets better
That
when
kinda
you are in
sums
a
it up.
real situation.
Ooh, that PT didn't live for long.
No, I agree, but I also disagree. I think it's more just the mentality infantrymen have. Because any other soldiers don't like have that mentality. Like they're like normal people.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I understand. I was a tank platoon commander for 12 years.
Nice.
And a Leopard 2. I started with A6 and then went to A5 because of a different battalion. But it was always funny when we went on a maneuver, like big maneuvers for weeks and so on. The first thing our guys did was they set up their computer party, you know, like LAN party.
Right.
And the grenadiers, like our infantry guys, they were running outside of the window. They put all clothing they had together and ran at each other. You know, that's what's different, basically.
Yeah, I get that mentality.
Where's that guy? There's the guy.
There we are.
Oh, Why are we fighting
Plastic Gangster says thanks for coming over. I think that's to you. Werewolf
Oh,
Man?
because they also have German on their team. It's everyone versus everyone.
Oh
pretty
shit!
much.
Yes, we are in a totally messed up bat. Oh, okay. Well, not our fault. We only brought one nation
I
with us.
cannot penetrate that Hetzer.
Oh shit! What? Somebody still got my breach from somewhere. Back up! Back up! Back up!
Finally.
Oh, apparently there's an enemy on our spot.
Uh-oh. Means I need to turn around.
You
and
find
drive in
spot
that
B?
direction. Yeah.
Yeah, Bravo.
Oh,
on
I
Bravo.
I see him. He snuck past us. Okay, well, you just died.
I cannot shoot at him.
Bombers. Watch out, Arno.
Oh fuck!
Oh, it was behind the rock. He missed.
Very good.
Loser.
Okay. Let's retake this.
Yeah, but gamer, I will not be with the tanks again.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
What's
last
your
time?
job this time? Yeah.
I'm going to the I don't know how to say it. It's Lagezentrum. It's like
logistics?
we make sure
Supplies?
What?
Supply logistics?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the logistics. It's paper stuff like lists.
Oh, administration.
Administration. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for the guys that go to deployments.
Right.
That they have all their
Equipment.
not the equipment,
All their paperwork done.
the proper training,
Right.
and all their shootings and
Right. Training and evaluation.
no, it's not
and
much.
whatnot.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, well, it's necessary work.
Yeah, and it's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, good. Good. It's good to
It's
get
like
paid.
Most important.
They asked me, you know,
money.
I'm a paramedic right now,
Right.
and
I know.
I have 2,500 euros netto, like
Right.
after
After-
taxes,
Yeah.
and there I will have over 4,000.
Right. Well,
After
that's good.
taxes.
Yeah. Okay. Good for you. Hope you'll still have time to play with us once in a while.
I will. I'm home every day. It's a very close by to my.
Here we go. Yeah. Ooh, killed a KV-1. Boom.
Yep. You got a enemy right in front of you, Fritz.
Yeah, I know.
And there should be an IS-152 up there somewhere. Cause I saw him right here. Oh, he's right on me.
Right on you. Oh, I've already 5 kills. Awesome.
How did I survive that?
Where is he? Is he up this?
I just killed him.
Up. Oh, nice, nice.
I don't know how I survived his shot, but I'm guessing I bounced it off the side of my truck somehow.
The power of RNG.
Yep.
I'm watching your left, werewolf.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up and face that way. It's just this
Well,
thing's
I've
not
sort of got it.
particularly fast.
I got it covered from here.
Fuck.
I know I'm way in the back, but I got that whole valley.
Oh, you're
Yes.
talking about the
Okay,
little valley.
There's two guys coming. There's two guys coming down that valley. I think there's
Yep,
two.
I
One's
see 'em.
tracked. One's tracked. Well, maybe there was just one. I thought there was two. Plastic
Aim.
Cans says, "Nice, a more sedate job for a
I
retired warrior."
traded.
I think he's
I traded.
Yeah, referring to your new job, Fritz.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. But I'm not that old. I'm not retired or something. I'm 42 right now.
Well, but
Maybe
see,
you
that's a
just
retired. 42 is a retired warrior, Fritz. You know, you're not the age to go into battle anymore. You're you're there to train the youngsters.
Not
You're
always. I was gonna
well,
say we have like our minimum or last age is 35, and I've been gone to basic with 35-year-olds.
yeah, but that's getting old. That's getting old for being
Yeah, and he's doing really well right now. He's in sniper.
Well, good for him. Good for him.
I mean, I'm a Stabsfeldwebel already. It's like I don't know, first sergeant or something.
Yeah.
It's like there's only one position higher than me in the NCO. It's,
right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty high up there. I'm the second highest NCO, so no one's going to fuck with me there.
Yeah.
I think first sergeant is the last one we have before sergeant major. Too. I'm not 100% sure on it right now.
No, I have to Google it too. Like I'm a Stabsfeldwebel, and the only position that comes after that is Oberstabsfeldwebel, and then there's nothing.
Yeah.
The rest is officers.
Yeah.
There is an enemy down here somewhere.
Okay. Well,
I can hear him.
circle him right. And I'm coming up.
Richard, turning.
I'm coming up on your.
Oh
left
fuck!
myself,
There's a KV8.
So, let me see what's down here.
I heard an engine down here, I swear.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it might have been me, but I don't see
Might have.
tracks. I don't see tracks or enemy tanks at the moment. Oh, I saw a flash up the front. No, that was friendly shit. No, I don't think there's anybody down here. There may be somebody in the eye.
Maybe
over
my
here,
headset's just a little bit off, but I swear I heard an engine down there.
But it's probably me coming up on your flank.
Oh, there's a. I see one. Turn. Oh, nice. Someone killed him. ZSU. Entering A.
We're gonna take Alpha, but that's funny.
Yeah, we've won.
Nice.
Yeah, reasonably, respectably well.
That was a good run.
Yep.
And in summer, you know what I will do in summer, like in August?
Uh-huh. What?
I go to one of our bigger harbor cities, like Rostock, and there will be, you know, when the German army deploys somewhere,
Uh-huh.
you are forced to do recreational seminar, like psychological
Right.
reintegration stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take care of that thing in an awesome hotel in Rostock at the Baltic Sea.
Well, cool.
Oh, the reintegration stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, awesome job. I remember all the time when I went to those things after the deployments. It was only drinking and partying there.
Right. Yeah, they from my armchair analysis, so take that for what you will, Fritz. I think the in and out of danger zones has become, if you will, a bit too easy. And I noticed this looking at some of the Vietnam veterans, that they were able to fly out of Vietnam in just a few hours, be back home in America, and where before you had to get on a ship and spend a week or two at sea.
Yes, no adaptation phase. There's
yes,
no.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Again,
Yes.
like I'm saying, no, I have not been like I don't have your experience for it. So tell me if I'm talking total bullshit. But I really think the idea of having that transition from the combat zone to the home front needs to be a bit longer, a bit more, ceremoniously done or whatever to change your headspace, if you will. If you get my meaning.
Yes. In my opinion too, you need to adapt, and you don't adapt from one day to the other. It's like
right. Yeah.
When I went to the deployments, like the first 2 or 3 months was always like you are under pressure and everything is okay, but then you start to adapt and like me in Afghanistan, I could have stayed there after 6 months.
Right.
I was like so adapted. It was that was my normal life, so to say. And
Right.
I asked if I can stay longer there, some more OMLT or something, but they
Right.
wouldn't let me.
Right. Yeah.
And then I came home.
Right.
Like from one day to the other. Like I landed in Berlin, and then we flew. No, we some soldiers got me with the car and back to the barracks, and from there home, and I was home in 2 days basically.
Right.
And that was strange.
Yeah, and that's what I think should change. That they should have a transition camps or something.
Yeah, you always your hand always goes where your gun usually is.
Right, exactly. Things like that. If you hear a noise, a bang, or whatever.
Yes, you always turn around. You check. When I took a walk with the dogs or something like that, the only thing I had to do is like, okay, there's a position, there's a changing position. There, I can go undercover from there to there.
Right. Yeah. And I think the modern armies need to handle that better. Whenever you're ready, hit the ready button, Fritz. You're the.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. No problem. The Plastic Gangster says, yeah, we do that in the British Army. Most units from Afghanistan return home via hotel facilities in British Cypriot territory. Good, good way to do that. And it's that kind of thing that I think is useful in modern wars, modern situations here, is to have a decompression.
Yeah. And you need to, even if it sounds stupid, but you need to stick together with the guys you've been down there. You need to adapt to home with them.
That's also the other big mistake that the U.S. made in Vietnam is they kept a unit permanently in Vietnam for years and years, and just the tour of duty was like 1 year for most soldiers in Vietnam. So they were constantly rotating in and out individuals, but keeping the same units in Vietnam. Where if the U.S. Army did learn, and that's why in Afghanistan they rotate in and out units instead of individuals. So that, you're very right, is to keep that same buddy system, the same group of people you're familiar with, get them out, decompress them as a group, get them into a not so much civilian life initially, but military camp life, and then into civilian life.
Otherwise, you always have this thinking like, okay, I abandoned my friends there; they're in danger. I'm not, and
right, exactly.
All this crap.
And armies are learning, and again, I'm an observer. I will just admit that I'm an observer, not a participant, but I do study these things.
Yeah. Germany had deployment times of 6 months, and they, with psychological studies and so on, they learned that you adapt after 4 months, like this. The situation there, wherever you are, becomes normal after 4 months, and that's why they brought it down to maximum 4 months for the German army.
Right. Okay.
Except of when you have rare abilities, like if you speak Dari or Pashto, or you are something no one else can do, you can stay longer.
Right.
there is someone. There he is. Fuck, 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 don't shoot me. Critical hit.
Oh. Still on my way, boys. Just give me a sec. This thing does not like to go fast on this map for some reason.
Smoke. Smoke.
I got shot from the right.
What the fuck? Someone is right in front of me to the left here, over here.
Look out
To
his
the
cannon breach.
left. Damn.
One less Soviet tank. I've seen the indicator, but he's way out there behind a tree. Okay, with several people here, let me move back towards the point.
Why the hell is my rear gunner not shooting?
I don't know.
Why not? Gamer.
You haven't paid him enough. He's on strike.
Yes, he's on strike. Fucking communist.
Oh, okay. Hiding behind the rubble, just like a Soviet. Also deploy bringing home units at least a section strength though. Sometimes individual numbers. Yep.
Yeah, Germany swaps company wide.
Because we're, mostly fortunate in that most Western countries, and I'm having to use that term particularly, have had the luxury recently in the last 20 plus years of not having to fight in their home territories. So, and I did put the time frame to be outside of the troubles in Northern Ireland for Britain. But yeah. And so we need to deal with the realities, and it's better, obviously, to keep warfare away from your shores.
Fuck, he's diving down on me. No, 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 no. Fuck.
And yes, that is totally an American/British term, because we keep them overseas as opposed to a lot of European countries might not look at things that way.
Do you guys see any tanks in front of you? Because there should be like 4.
Yeah,
There's
Arno and I
one-
are pushing up here. I
They
see
are
muzzle
spawn
blasts.
camping already.
They're just below the horizon. I see a 50 caliber moving.
Should be like 2. Should be like a M4A1 or M4A2,
Yeah,
and
that's likely
then
what this
a
50
fucking
50 caliber
P34s.
was. Yeah, I see the 50 caliber right on the.
They're already spawn camping here.
Yeah,
There's a Sherman.
I'm pushing up on him.
I see one right there.
Yeah, yeah, like I say, I see 50s. I just haven't decided to shoot and expose my position. There we go. Okay, that's a T-34, large turret. Oh, damn! Just nicked him. He's now looking at me. It looks like a 57. Oh shit. Okay, no. Front glaciers. Okay, let's see. Hello.
I see.
Okay,
I
he's
see one
dead.
of them. He's here.
Yeah, okay, Sherman is shooting his 50 at me. I'm reloaded.
On my way.
He's dead. Okay, 2 down. There's somebody right
Fucker's
at the
driving
spawn
right
over there.
into
Oh,
the spawn.
there's... Yeah, you got my side. Pushing towards you, Arno.
Oh, he's aiming at me. No, 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 no. Fuck. Boom. Asshole.
Oh, he burns.
Of course, there's T-34-57 right there. Of course.
There
Where
are 2
else would it
fucking
be?
planes attacking us.
Yeah.
Dead.
Okay, time to push towards A. Not that we have enough time to take it, but looks like we've
No,
cleared out.
I was literally the last hope, unless this other person can get to it, which I
No,
doubt.
no, it's yeah, we're not gonna get there. There's enemy on A. We had a good fight, but we're losing.
Fucking
Corsair coming over. That's a bomb, and
How many
taking it.
planes are here?
yeah. Hold on, let me just.
Fritz, you get another one from your top left.
I'll be right back, guys.
Roger. Well, got at least one of them.
The fun thing was when we trained together with Americans.
We really like the German badge, the German expert badge. I really wanted to get it while I was in Poland, but I didn't have the chance to.
Die Schützenschnur. Yes, yes, yes. I have the M4 specialist thing. What is it called? Specialist? No. What is the name of the badge you shoot with the M4? Like
Oh, yeah, I
Marksman?
don't know. Oh, marksman badge? Yeah, there's the different ones.
marksman badge. I have the highest one. I did that in Afghanistan. with the-
The highest one for the M4 is because the marksman is the basic one, and then there's sharpshooter and expert. So you get expert.
Yeah, expert is. Have that home. It's not my taste of style because it has some history, you know.
Yeah.
But I have that crossed and so on.
I don't have the expert with the M4. I have expert with the 249, but not the M4. 249's fun though when we shoot.
Yeah,
target
I
practice.
wish we could get my hands on some of those.
What is
You
it?
can
What
if you
is
become
a
an
249?
FFL.
He's talking about the 249 is the FN Minimi, the 223 calibered squad automatic.
The saw.
The saw, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
the
saw.
saw.
Okay.
Yeah. And the
We just call
240
it
is the
249.
FN MAG, the 30 calibers. Similar gun, but bigger.
Yeah, for the German thing, you need a combination of different weapons for that.
Yeah.
You cannot-
Mainly, I
you
just want to
cannot
shoot the MG3. I would love to shoot
Yeah,
the
that's
MG3.
the most glorious machine gun ever made.
Yeah, closest I've been is like within about 10 feet of one being shot. I have not shot an MG3. But I've been...
It's
Well,
not
I've
like
got to hold
your
them in, like-
American machine guns are always like,
Right.
and that thing is just whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Yep.
So awesome. I love it.
But it
The
depends on your...
H-Man's buzzsaw.
But it depends on your tactical role of the machine gun. And the Germans have lost sustained fire abilities with their machine guns because of the MG3 is so high cyclic rate.
Yeah. We since that invention of that machine gun, we only shot bursts.
Right.
Always.
Yeah. Well, we still practice
and
shooting only bursts.
that's worth of discussing, but I think it's generally the better way to shoot machine guns.
It is because it's more accurate and you save ammo.
Save ammo, you cool down the barrel. It's better for everything.
Yep.
And you don't need constantly putting fire on a position to keep that guy down. You know, it's not that he instantly looks out of his position as soon as it stops.
Yeah, I hear you. And for squad level fire maneuver, you're probably right. But still, you know, the MG08, the Vickers, the Browning 1917, all those water cooled machine guns with their
They're still big.
they're very effective. Fritz, hit the ready button.
Ah, yes, sorry.
No problem.
It's the talking, you know.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, no, you know, the idea of a machine gun battalion, and again, I mean, I take a longer perspective maybe than some of you guys, but I look at like Vietnam and the fire bases, and the sustained role, you know, sustained fire role of a machine gun as still being
Against a horde of attacking Zulus, it's probably better to have constant fire.
or attacking Chinese, or you know, whatever. You have that ability, and sure, you know, water cool may not always be the best answer, and quick change barrels. So something like the 240 with its ability for sustained fire. With the quick change barrels, I know the MG3 has quick change barrels, but like it's too high cyclic rate to burn up too much ammunition too fast to do that. But
Yes.
the MG3 can, or not the MG3, the MG42 or the 240, as the Americans call it, has that ability. So it's sort of a compromise gun as opposed.
Yeah, well,
to,
we phased it out. Like we don't have the MG3 in squads anymore.
You don't?
You don't?
No, we don't. We have.
What do you use now?
MG5 and 7.
What is the?
I'm not familiar with those. Yeah.
MG.
They look like similar to your saws.
Okay.
And they have a new red dot optics with
Oh, so
what
you
is it
guys
called?
actually get
magnifier
optics.
and so on.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're 5.56 millimeter.
Yeah, one is 5.56, the other is 7.62.
Okay, I gotta look into them. I'm not familiar with those.
And the MG3 we only have still in the Leopards basically.
Okay. I got to look into that. I know I'm a little out of date on some things.
It was new for me too. I had training on that last year, I think.
Okay.
But it's in the army for several years now.
Okay. Got to check out the new German guns. I will definitely read up on them. Watch a few videos.
I was gonna say
whatnot.
we rarely get optics, like other than red dots for our M4s, but for our 249s, we usually don't get optics.
Yeah, because
well,
usually
the Americans
you
are
don't need
planning on a very heavy rifle with optics that I don't think will come about. I don't think they're going to widely adopt the new rifle. I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, the
I forget the
M5.
designation. Yeah, whatever. I forget. I don't think it's going to happen as a widely adopted
It's
thing.
just the next up from the 249 and the M4. It's literally the 250 and the M5.
Yeah,
We just adopted the 416, but that you know, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to become widely used. I think it's going to be a failed system.
Because of.
One, budgets. Two, I think it's just too heavy, and I don't think it's going to be the thing that it's like.
Yeah, the thing it's more heavy than the G36.
Yeah, it's a heavy gun, and it's going to get heavier with the optics, and they have, to my understanding, they have not yet determined exactly what the optics are going to be on it. I may be wrong about that bit of information, but it's just, I think it's more ordnance or whatever departments wish than what is a practical solution.
What?
It's like
there's another.
It's like the artillery has been wanting a replacement for Paladin for a long time and come up with all these various dream wannabe self-propelled guns that don't get adopted in the end. I think that's just another one for the infantry, if you will.
Yeah, but as far as I know, the first batch that they already are buying is 60,000. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's already ones that have been distributed to units.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah.
And it's basically an M4 with the G36 gas system.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And it has better. I mean, no one needs that except of special forces, but it has not these water problems that the M4 has, like when you come out of water, like for your Marines and so on,
Right.
for your SEALs and so on. It gets rid of the water pressure because of some holes somewhere.
Oh, I got double teamed here.
And Germany wanted the more reliability of the G36 system compared to
Thanks,
the M4.
Arno, for the support.
And
what'd you get killed by?
Why I mean, it has more recoil than the
Arno?
M4, but it always shoots.
P34, long range. A KV1 I meant, sorry.
Yeah, well, I can be wrong about that, but maybe I'm too much of a traditionalist. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing with the 416 is that your M4 system is not like the G36. It's not polymer stuff. The G36 is half polymer with metal inlets. You know.
Right.
Like the tear and wear areas are metal, and the rest is polymer. That saves a lot of weight.
Right.
And you can easily fold it and so on without any aftermarket adaptations. Compared to the M4, and in fact, it's a lot more reliable.
Can we kill all the people who are killing us from Alpha?
No, I don't think we can. I mean, it'd be a nice idea, but...
I'm going to try.
Well, I'm just saying we're focusing too much on Charlie and not much on
Well,
Bravo and
I'm
Alpha.
pushing the flank there, and I have yet to see anybody, but...
Are
if we're
they
looking-
east
There's
of
like
Alpha
5 tanks
or
right
west
there.
of Alpha?
If you tell me a spot, I'll drop some okay, I'll drop some I see a heavy tank. Let me drop artillery right there. Oh, and while I'm doing that, somebody else shoots me. Where was that? Oh, okay, right in front of me. I didn't see you. Came out from behind a building and shot me. Oh, goody. Hetzer. Okay, there's my corpse.
Okay, we're getting fucked on this much.
Yeah, we are. I know Crypt Warrior wants us to win, but I don't think we can.
Where the hell is... Ah, there.
You're behind that bush. Let's see if I hit... Ooh, gotcha. Killed you. Yay. One less. Those other targets...
Oh,
there. Oh, there. Hello.
He's dead.
Alright. And 76 behind the hay bale. Took out your driver.
And I'm dead.
Who killed you? T-34 from the
Okay,
city or what?
one more down. Oh, hello.
Fuck, they're
see
right
there.
here in the spawn point.
Yeah, oh, I missed. There's another one over there. And he got me. So how you doing, K9? Like watching us get our butts kicked? Oh, we could do it. Yeah, we can do it, Churchill. Heavy armor. Might be enough gun.
Fuck.
Okay, got that M16. And where's the guy that killed
What
me?
shot me there?
Okay, that was a muzzle blast. It looked like right in about there. Not too low. Well, it took out a tree. And nothing. Okay. We might as well keep moving. I see the muzzle blast again. Ooh, hit you. Look like a KV trap.
Well, you blew up.
I blew up.
I see you. I see you. Somebody. Oh, that's a KV2. I took out its commander. I missed you, and the T-34 killed me. Nothing worth respawning in just to die. Because we've got our butts kicked and we've lost. Well, gentlemen, it has been fun hanging out with you. Thanks so much,
Now
Arno,
already?
Fritz, Werewolf. Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
That's a short stream.
Yeah, 3 hours. I know it's not a full 4, but 3
He
hours.
needs to check out some German machine guns now.
Well, probably I will do so
I
soon.
can understand.
But so I'm gonna end this here. I also want to thank Plastic Gangster for hanging out with us. Do appreciate it. And of course, I want to thank let's see, Toy Jet and Uncle Crippled for earlier participation if you're still happen to be watching. Thank you guys. We'll be back next weekend, Saturday with Hearts of Iron and Sunday with more War Thunder, hopefully. So hope to see